right, let's see here. All right, let's see if this is gonna connect. All right, I think it's going on. I think it's popping. I think it's working. I think we are on. All right, good. Looks like we're on. Let me make sure this thing is going correctly. All right, people, what's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's poppin'? It's late. It's like 12:15 a.m. You know, what's good, Carlos? Ernest was poppin'. So I wanted to talk about, you know, real quick, signs a chick when a chick's not interested in you. Okay? What up, Creative Clutch, Blackberry, Sheldon, Kid Pump, what's good? I know all you guys will be up now. I mean, maybe it's, you know, where you're at, it's not as late, but it's like, you know, it's after midnight here. But we're gonna make it happen. You feel me? But before we get into that, guys, make sure you go to MrLocario.com or click the link below to get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the ebook or the hard copy. This is the hard copy. It's the greatest book of all time. Make sure you go get it. What's going on? Kenwood, you in New Jersey? It's 9 p.m. in Seattle. Okay, so it's early over on the West Coast still. You feel me? But oh yeah, I want to tell you guys that Jermaine Jones, you having problems with the video? You got to maybe refresh your joint or something, because it's working fine on my end, and I think it's working fine on everybody else's end. So you might have to refresh your joint. But what I wanted to say too, guys, is I'm having the 30-minute game sessions. People have been asking me about that. For those who don't know, the 30-minute game sessions is when me and you are gonna have a private phone coaching session, right? And so if you want to jump on that, I'm gonna be having that getting all together in the next week or two. So if you want to get down on that early, make sure you send me an email to mrlocario@gmail.com. That's Mr. Locario, MrLocario @gmail.com. And in the subject, put game session and put your name, and I will send you all the information early so that you can get on early. Okay? So what the game sessions is that you're going to be able to get a half an hour private coaching session, and it's going to be recorded, and you get to keep the recording. You feel me? And so these sessions are going to be $197 for the session. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out. It's going to officially come out maybe next weekend. If not next weekend, the weekend after that. And then once it comes out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it ready for everybody to, you know, join, whoever wants to have the sessions. But if you want to be first in line, make sure you go to MrLocario.com. I mean, make sure you email me at MrLocario@gmail.com to send me an email, let me know that you want to be down on it. So as soon as I put it out, I'll send you the link so you can sign up and do whatever you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? So what's good, people? Who we got up in here? We got Johnny. We got Club 6038, Creative Clutch, Justin Bing. Yeah, so real quick, I wanted to talk about with you guys, you know, when a chick is not into you, signs that, you know, shit she's gonna do to show she's not into you. So it's a lot of shit. We could be here all night talking about things chicks will do to show they're not into you. But, you know, I'll give you a few. What's poppin'? Eat my booty. That shit is a funny ass name. Hilarious. So one of the issues that you know, one of the things that a chick will do if a chick is not into you. Well, club, you said she won't return your calls. Exactly. And a lot of this shit is real obvious, but guys don't want to, you know, they don't want to admit to it because you still want to have that hope that she's into you. But let's say if you talk to a girl and you say, hey, give me your number. And she says to you, hey, how about you give me yours? Like she's not going to give you her number. She's saying, give me your number. She's asking you for your number, right? That means she's not into you. Because when you first ask a girl for her number, you tell her to give you a number, rather I should say, and she says, let me get your number instead, that means she's not into you because she's not going to call you. See, there's a difference between you giving a girl your number first. When you talking to a girl, you say, hey, here's my number. She takes it, and then she'll probably call you if she's into you. But if you say, hey, give me your number, she's like, no, how about, let me get your number. She's not fucking with you. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's what they do. That's what they do. Another sign that a chick is not into you is when you've been, it's already past the third date and you haven't smashed. I mean, that's real simple shit. You understand what I'm saying? But guys still, I know this dude who, he went on like 6 or 7 dates with a chick and they ain't smash. They're out on all these like, dinners and all these nice places. So she was basically using them for the attention and for the money. You feel what I'm saying? And, that shows you that she's not really feeling the motherfucker. But see, what you got to understand is this, is that the easiest way to find out if a girl is not feeling you is you have to look at how a girl who actually is feeling you treats you. You understand what I'm saying? So a girl who is really, really into you, she's going to make shit so fucking simple and easy. She's going to make it so simple and easy. You understand? And the thing is, the more that you deal with girls who make it simple and easy, you'll start to recognize how it feels and the flow of being with a girl who makes it simple and easy. What up, Von D? What's good? What up, Geraro? What's going on, man? Oh yeah, the calling number 646-481-3901. Boom. You guys can hit me up there. But yeah, when a chick makes this shit easy, she's going to, it's going to flow so well. There's no game playing. You ain't got to do too much bullshit. You understand? Darren Stevens, what's going on? Mighty D, you said you met this girl at a club, 2 hours later, fucked her, and 10 hours later she caught a flight back home. See, and that shows a woman who's really feeling you. You understand? If she wasn't feeling you, she'd be playing a whole bunch of games. 10 p.m. What's good, yo? What's going on? Who's this? What's popping?
Club 6038 from Toronto.
Well, what's going on, man? How's it going?
I'm just calling into your show for the first time. I've watched a lot of your videos.
That's what's up. Appreciate you watching, man.
Absolutely. And what I can say with absolute certainty is the stuff you're saying is the truth. That's
what's up. I try to make it happen, yo. I try to put it out there, man. So what's going on with you, though?
Well, I'm just tuning into the live show and just basically calling to say, continue to keep up the good work.
Okay, that's
and that you're not selling a gimmick. Because
that's
basically I can see the application of the stuff you're talking about.
I appreciate that, man. For real. I appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No problem. No problem at all.
All right, bro.
So I'm going to come off the line and continue to watch, but keep up the good work.
I appreciate it, man. Definitely. I appreciate that shit, man. For real. I try to make it happen out here, man, because, shit is, you know what I'm saying? Shit is real out here in these streets. You want to be prepared when you doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Jason Green was good. But, but the thing I want to get across to you guys is like, there's certain things a chick is going to do when she's not feeling you, but you got to understand the reason why she'll involve herself with you is because she likes the attention that you're giving her. You're probably, showing her a good time by taking her places, talking to her about shit, all that other stuff. You understand? But see, if a chick is not feeling you, she'll do like other shit, like, if you bring her to your house, you understand? She's going to be on some, like, she's not going to want to come to your room. She's going to be kind of standoffish when you're trying to get touchy-feely with her. And now, see, what you got to understand is this, is that in certain situations, you're going to be with a chick who's not comfortable, right? But what you want to get to when you're dealing with women, and you want to get to a point where you want her to be feeling you so much that everything else kind of takes a back seat. You understand? So basically what that means is that you want her feeling, the feeling that she has for you has to be so strong that it overrides her uncomfortability. You understand? The feeling for you that she has is so strong that it overrides her feeling of wanting like front and fake and be wishy-washy. You understand what I'm saying? It's to the point where she wants it to happen bad. And so anything beyond that, a lot of times, usually gets a chick in a mode where she is playing games, or she's going to be displaying things to you that show you that she's not really feeling you like that. Because a lot of times if a chick's flaking on you, she's not feeling you. If a chick is, not returning your calls, giving you the runaround through text, she's not feeling you. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's crazy out here, man. So what's going on with you people out there? What is going on with y'all out there? George, you said, am I a Scorpio? No, I'm a Gemini. I am a Gemini. But yeah, you gotta find out the women who are actually feeling you. You understand? Like, I remember I was at this spot, and this girl that was at the spot, I'm talking to her and her friend, and we just talking, shooting the shit, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I kind of turned up the flirting a little bit, right? So basically what happened was we were talking about relationships, because I was like, yeah, I'm a dating coach and all that other stuff. And then me and the two girls were talking, and they were like asking me all these questions. And so she was like, how do you know if a guy really likes you? You understand? So I was telling her, I was like, yo, if a guy really likes you, I was like, he's gonna probably be flirting with you. He's gonna say certain things like, and I was like saying shit to her. I was like, yeah, you got some nice eyes, you got some sexy lips, whatever. He might touch you, he might grab your hand like this. So everything I'm saying to her, I'm doing to her. You understand? So I'm basically flirting with her, playing around with her, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, he'll pull you in close like this. So I have my arm around her, I pulled her in close, So now she's all smiling and giggling and shit. And so, 2 seconds later, she just like starts kissing me and shit. You understand? And her girlfriend's there just looking like, oh shit, what the hell's going on? So we're kissing a little bit. And then, after that, we keep flirting for the rest of the night and everything. And then me, her, and her friend, and then this other dude came in and started talking to her friend. So it was us four. We left the spot, went to another spot, and we're at the spot, we're dancing, we're, kissing and doing all this other stuff. And, she was like grabbing on my shit, talking about, oh, I want to fuck you, this and this and that. And I was like, yo, let's go right now. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, the reason why I'm explaining this to you is because she was displaying all of the characteristics and, doing certain things that is, showing a woman who's into you, a girl who really is feeling you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to, like, freaking do too much. I didn't have to do, and see, that's the thing. I didn't even get to smash. That was the crazy part about it, because we were in the spot and she was with her fucking friend, right? And I said to her, I was like, yo, let's bounce. And she's like, oh, but I can't leave my friend. And then the friend was talking to the other dude, and and the thing was, I was thinking, I was like, I should have just like took her in the bathroom or something. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because no, I'm lying. I'm trying to think. Did I ever smash a chick in the bathroom? I feel like I did. Yes, I did smash a chick in the bathroom one time. But I was like, why didn't I just smash in the bathroom? I was just thinking about that later on. But what's fucked up about this situation, I'll tell you guys. After all that stuff was going down, I didn't get to go to her house that night. I'm about to get to that, Kenwood. He's like, do you ever smash her? I was like, I said, yo, and this is the lesson that I want to teach you guys. I've been saying this before. So I said to her, I said, all right, cool, let's meet up, this weekend and shit. You understand? So she's like, all right, cool, yeah, we definitely got to meet up, blah, blah, blah. And, all this other stuff, whatever. And she's like, make sure you call me, let's get together, whatever. I said, all right, cool, we're going to meet up this weekend. So the weekend comes, and, I text this chick and I say, yo, what's good? You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, oh, I was thinking, the fact that you got a wife, I just don't feel comfortable doing that with you, and I'm just like, you see. And this is what I tell you guys, that you gotta strike while the pussy is hot. You feel what I'm saying? Because my mistake was, when we was first at the first spot, I should have like took her from the first spot to her crib. You understand what I'm saying? I should have just gotten in the cab and said, yo, let's go. And did it quickly before her friend or whatever. Because the other dude that was talking to her friend, he sort of was occupying her you know, her time and shit. You understand? So I could have just took her away from her friend, went to the crib, and it would have been all right. But then after a while, she kept thinking. The longer it took, she kept thinking. And then she was like, oh, I can't go. I can't leave my friend, this and this and that, and all this other stupid shit. So then when I tried to get it later, which was later that week, the moment had passed and they gave her too much time to think. You understand? And so, like, you know, my thing was, while I'm doing that, all that shit, because she was, you know, she was getting all hype, and she was, you know, she was all in the mood in that situation. And, you know, I should have, you know, got on it quicker than that. I was being too lackadaisical. Jermaine Jones, he said it could get discouraging at the beginning, but it's okay to push your confidence forward regardless of the outcome. Yeah, I mean, in any situation, man, you got to make sure that you're confident with your situation, man, because that's going to make things easier for you to, you know, to go through. Gerard, you said she got cold feet. And yo, I'm telling you, that happens a lot of times. So whenever you guys in a situation where you at a bar, at a club, you end up making out with a chick, you got to do that shit that night. You got to try to do that shit that night. You understand? I had another thing that happened to me just like that too. This was years ago when I was, and the reason why I fucked this up was because I was scared. So there was another situation. I was at a spot. This was like I was maybe like 23, 24, whatever. And so almost the same situation, talking to this girl, you know, we flirting or whatever. And we was talking for like a while, maybe like an hour. And then we start, you know, kissing. And this bad chick, whatever. We kissing in the spot. Then the event ended. It was just like a meetup event. It wasn't even like a party club type of thing. It was just like a, you know, networking joint. We start kissing. Then we went outside the event. So we're outside, you know, on the street, and it's like maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. So we kissing, and I could see that she's like looking at me to make the goddamn move, like, yo, let's do this, let's do that. So my dumb ass, right? I go and I say, oh, let's go to this other, no, this is what happened. She said, oh, you know, I feel like, she's like, I'm in the mood to go dancing or some shit. So instead of me saying, fuck the dancing, let's go back to your place, I was like, oh yeah, there's this dance spot down the block, we can go there. So we go to the dance spot and shit, right? And now I'm wasting more time at this dance spot. I'm thinking, shit, like I should, you know, how the fuck I should have just took her back to the spot. You understand? And so we're dancing, but the whole time I'm scared to sort of make the move to say it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was actually scared to say it. I was scared to tell her, yo, let's go fuck. You understand? So then what happened is we're dancing, whatever. We, you know, we kissing a little bit more. Then instead of me saying, hey, let's go to the spot, right? I say, hey, you know, you hungry? Let's go get something to eat. And I'm like, and now I'm like getting mad thinking about this. I was like, I'm fucking dumbass back in the day, right? So now we go from the first spot to dancing to get something to eat. You feel what I'm saying? And so, dude, this is why I be telling you guys, when I tell you guys shit, a lot of this shit I already been through. I went through. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want us to go through the same stupid mistakes. So we go get something to eat. And now at this point, you know, it's maybe like, I don't know, 1:45, 2 in the morning. And at this point, this is when I say to her, I was like, fuck it. I was like, yo, you know, and then I said it in such like a pussy ass way. I was like, hey, you want to come back to my place and shit? And then she's like, oh, it's, you know, it's getting kind of late and I got to get up for work in the morning and yada, yada, yada. But see, all that was my fault. I could have got it popping, but I hesitated. I was too scared to make it happen. You understand? What up, Richard Jensen? Barbara 747 was good. You understand? But yeah, that's the thing, yo. You got to strike while the pussy is hot, bro. You understand? And you know, back in the day, you know, when I did that type of shit, you know, I was too scared to pull the trigger. I was too scared to be like, yo, I was like, yo, I was hesitating like a motherfucker. Gerard, you said you had a chick fall asleep at the crib, dude. If y'all even understood the stories, dude, I got a million of these fucking stories. I had some other shit just like that too. I had a chick. I went back to the crib, but she didn't fall asleep. She was pretending she was sleepy because I could tell she didn't want to fuck me anymore because we was in the spot. She was kissing me, grabbing the nuts, all of that shit. We got into the cab. As we were in the cab, she's kissing me a little bit and all that other shit, and then she just kind of switched up. She started falling back a little. So when I was in the cab, I already knew. When I was in the cab on our way to the spot, I knew it wasn't going to go down. Like, I knew it wasn't going to go down. I felt the energy. I was like, she ain't going to fuck me. So we get to the spot. We in a room. We kissing. This girl's butt-ass naked. I still got everything on except for my shoes. Like, I just took my shoes off. I started on my socks, my pants, my shirt, everything. I didn't even take nothing off yet. And I'm kissing this chick, and then she just sort of lays there and looking at the ceiling. And I'm like, yo, what happened? Like, you alright? You know what I'm saying? And then she's just looking, you know, all like uncomfortable. So I say, yo, you know, we ain't got to do this. I could just bounce, you know. So as soon as I said that, she was like, no, don't go. So then she starts kissing me again. So I kissed her. I'm touching her. And then she's like looking at the ceiling again. And I'm like, yo, what happened? And I'm like, yo, you seem like you ain't into this right now, you whatever. So I'm like, I put back on my shoes and I was like, I'm gonna go. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I think I'm just tired. I'm like, alright. Whatever. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, what's good? It's Johnny.
Oh, Johnny, what's good, my dude? What's going on with you?
Ain't nothing. Yeah, I went out with this chick the other night, man. And I know, like, it's not like I was trying to like set it up close to like my way,
right,
to bring the chick over, but like she don't drive, so I was like, all right, I'll come to her spot.
Right.
You know, we went to this spot. It was okay, but like I felt like she kind of took it to her, like, you know, she took me to a spot where I felt like she knew everybody.
Right.
So I was looking at her like, yo, this bitch like might be a thot or something, or she might be like there was dudes like hitting her up like, oh shit, what's good, whatever like that, you know. And I know chicks like they be juggling dicks, so I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, she's probably know this nigga, she's like, man, this nigga good. Like one dude was like, oh yeah, you still go to that college, right? Or you still go to this and that or whatever. And then like her homegirl came through like later on, and like was like, I guess 'cause they work at the same spot, and then her homegirl knew mad people, and I was just like, yo, I ain't never gonna do this shit again. You know?
Right,
like,
right. Nah, that's what happens sometimes when, you know, these chicks, they'll take you to these spots that they know everybody because they trying to either make some other dude that's they're jealous, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, or she's trying to show you off to her friends or some goofy shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she was a young bitch, you know, so she was just like, I was like, God, she's like 23, I'm like 30 years old, I was just trying to see what's up.
Right.
And I was just kind of like, yeah, this is just kind of whack. But I just want to know, like, why chicks be doing that dumb shit? Like,
yeah,
you know, just be doing it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's all they do it because, again, for especially for the young chicks, right? You know, they're all about how other people see them, you understand, and that makes them feel good about themselves. So if they showing you off, they, you know, or they trying to make either some dude jealous, they trying to make the girlfriends jealous or whatever. They trying to, you know, look like they got shit going on. Is, you know, they'll do like slick shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've known a lot of chicks who do that shit. Where I had this one chick who I met off of Tinder, and I went to her fucking she had some event or something like that, and she was. And it was funny because I knew I knew what she was doing, but I always network anyway, so I was going there basically to network. I didn't really care about, like, she was secondary at this point because I knew what she was doing. So she was having an event that was an event about relationships. So I was like, shit, that's right up my alley. Let me go through there, pass out some cards, do what I got to do. But when I got there, what she was doing was she was like trying to, like, she was introducing me to people, but she was trying to get me to like sign up to her organization or some shit. So I was like, this chick probably do this to mad niggas. Like, she meet them on Tinder, probably bring them to the spot, probably try to recruit them to her fucking business or some shit. So I'm like, I already peeped the game from a long time ago, but I was just using the situation for my benefit. And when I got there, I hollered at like 2 different chicks while I was there, supposedly supposed to be on this date with her. You feel what I'm saying? But she was, walking around. But that's what I'm saying. Chicks, they'll sometimes do shit for their own, ulterior motive. You understand? So that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Then like I hate to put you up or whatever, but like I like I don't know this chick I've been telling. Like, I've been dealing with this chick in Brooklyn, but like right now, like I kind of like kick it to the curb a little bit. Like I started hitting her up because like one time like I hit her up, I hit her up in the morning. I was like, yo, good look at your test, whatever. Like you good? And she's like, I'm good. And I told her, I said, yo, call me later. And she was like, oh, I'll think about it.
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah,
think about
bullshit. She's like, I'll think about it, whatever. Like, I was like, word, and she was like, word. And I said, all right, I'm gonna talk to you later. And moving, I just never spoke to her ever since. Like she's starting to hit me up ever since.
Right.
I feel like I kind of fucked up. I feel like I kind of like started hitting her up a little bit more, and I kind of like, because when we first met, she came down all the way to Jersey to chill with me.
Right.
And then like ever since then, like she never came to Jersey. Like after songs, going over the toll, going over the bridge, just chilling with her.
Right.
So I felt like I fucked up, and I kind of feel like she's kind of getting a little cocky a little bit.
Right.
And like obviously she ain't been hitting me up ever since like last week or whatever week. I stopped talking to her. So I know she's fucking with a new nigga, but I always know like I was always talking to her. People like still talking to other bitches and shit. But I feel like she kind of like what you think? Like you think she just fucking with another nigga, or she just getting a little cocky or whatever like that? Like,
well, yeah, that could be. It could be both. It could be her fucking with another, because usually they're messing with other dudes. But also, sometimes, see, the thing is this: when a chick feels like she got you, you understand?
Yeah.
That's when she start, like coming out her face and being on that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Because see, for a woman, she wants to feel like she's consistently trying to chase you. She wants to feel like she's consistently she needs to get you. So it's like, this is why chicks are attracted to players, and they're attracted to guys who they know is like dogs and bad boys and all that other stuff, because they're constantly trying to get them, meaning they're trying to, I want to be able to get you to stay with me and do what I want you to do, and blah blah blah. So now when a chick gets you calling her up all the time, when you start showing her a little bit too much attention, then she feels like she got you. So it's like, she's like, all right, whatever, I can put you in my category of the guys that I'm going to just keep around for attention and just to deal with them when I feel like I need some attention and I'm bored and all this other stuff. So you're gonna have usually, like, guys are either gonna be in the category of the guys that they desire, that they're trying to really get at, and then the guys that they have to boost their ego. You understand? And the thing is,
I smashed her a couple times, so I was just like, all right, well.
And you already smashed, and she acting all goofy, right?
Yeah, she acting all goofy. She acting all goofy and dumb, like,
Right.
I'm just kind of like she would complain a little bit, like, yeah, I know she acting too cute now. So right now, like, we ain't talked like, I think a little over a week and shit. And I'm just not gonna hit her up until she literally up. Cause I know, like, if she will come around and make her own fucking nigga who she fucking with, probably act stupid, and she's just gonna hit me up like, oh, we're good, and I'm gonna let her know business, like, yo, you acting dumb.
Right. So and see, the thing is too, is that even when you smash a chick, right? Because usually this is what happens. How many times did you hit it?
I was going over there a couple times. I hit like maybe 4, 5, 6, 8 times. Like
8 times, you said?
Yeah, like 8 times. You figure you count like second rounds and shit.
Man, listen, listen, dude. Because usually you only need to hit a chick twice, smash a chick twice, for her to sort of, be on the team. You feel what I'm saying? But if she's on the team, and then you start to sort of still, because the thing is this, you still have to play the game, meaning you still have to always keep her on her toes. You still have to, because see, guys, what happens is you get too comfortable. Then when you get comfortable, that's when they start acting funny.
That's what I fucked up at.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So you can't, it's almost like you can't never, it's like you in a war. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're on the battlefield, you don't get time to rest your head. You don't get time to just chill. You always on alert. You feel what I'm saying? So this is how it is forever. I don't care. This is why dudes, when they get married, they get fucked up in the game, because they think the game is over when they get married. It's just it's just a different level of the game that you gotta still be on top of your shit. So in all facets of the situation, the chick has to always feel like she could lose you at any time. Any time when it's like, let's say, like, you know, this side of the spectrum, she has you, and this side of the spectrum, she you know, she's losing you. You have to be on the side of the spectrum of her, maybe it, you know, about to lose you or at any moment, for her to feel like she needs to keep getting at you. You feel what I'm saying? And the way you do that is that you got to make sure that you're not calling her too much. You got to make sure that you're not giving her too much attention. And then when she starts acting, you know, and if she starts acting funny or acting weird, right, you have to, you know, basically fall all the way back. You feel what I'm saying? And then you have to have her come back to you. Right. So right now you got to fall all the way back for like a good, like, at least 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? Without contacting her at all. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I look at, like, I'm on vacation right now, and I'm like, this bitch know I'm on vacation, so she know, she probably in her high horse, she's like, oh yeah, well, he on vacation now, so he should be hitting me. Oh, he ain't gonna be on vacation, so she probably gonna be mad as fuck and shit.
Right.
You know, or whatever like that. But, you know, like, I'm not really off that, like, how she was just acting kind of dumb. I'm just like, yo, I ain't really beat, you know what I mean? I can go hit some other bitches up like that. But part of it was like, because I was feeling the chick a little bit, so I did hit her up a little bit more than I should have.
A little bit too much, right?
Yeah, she complained a little bit about dumb shit, so I'm just like, all right, let me satisfy her for one day, and I'm going to go back on my bullshit. I'm not hitting her up, because I got shit to do. I ain't trying to do all that dumb shit. Like, you know, try to cupcake and do all that dumb shit. So I was like, all right.
Right. And the thing is too, you gotta, you know, basically, like, and for future reference, you gotta sort of keep that momentum consistent, meaning you gotta consistently hit her up, you know, once in a while, once a week maybe, you know, smash, do what you gotta do. But once you start getting it to, it's like too much going on, once you start getting it to where you're calling her all the time, you're giving her way too much attention, and you notice that she's acting all, you know, funny style, you understand?
Yeah.
That's when, you know, you sort of went too far down the other road, meaning you went too far with the attention, you went too far with, you know, giving her that energy like she's that important. You feel what I'm saying? And see,
yeah, good.
Right, go ahead.
Nah, I'm saying, because I ain't even style. Like, I fucked up a lot. Like, I will go chill. I go fuck in the crib, and then I'll be telling her. Like, I told her crib a couple times, and I'm like, yo, damn, she know that I ain't got no other bitches, because there ain't no bitches blowing up my phone and shit, because I'm chilling. I should just fucking fuck. I should just fuck that just dip. Make look like I got shit going on, and then she'll hit me up wanting to talk. I'm just like, oh, damn, bitch, the fuck? Like,
right. And the thing is, too, you know, it's a thing where she has to be the one who is coming at you more than you coming at her. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
She
was, but it's just kind of like, I felt like I was just doing a little bit too much. I felt I could have just scaled all the way back.
Right.
And she'll complain about that shit, which is annoying.
Right. And see, it either has to be 50-50, or if it's imbalanced, if it's like 60-40 or 70-30, it needs to be her doing the 70% of the contacting, or it needs to be her doing the 60% of the contacting. You see what I'm saying? So it should be her doing more of that in general. Now, there's going to be exceptions to that rule, where there's going to be times where, you know, certain women, the way that they come at the game is they have this thing where they feel like, so okay, you're the guy, so you should be doing all the pursuing and yada yada yada. You understand? But even if,
and that's what she was like too.
Right. But even if that's the case, your pursuit of her also has to be her responding in a way that, like, she has to respond to your pursuit, but also your pursuit has to also be not too much. So, for example, if you hit her up once a week, but every time you hit her up she responds to you, then that's cool. But if you start hitting her up like 2-3 times a week, and then she's sort of like not responding, or she might respond once and she might be on some funny style shit, then, you know, it's not going good. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, because I had this one chick that I was messing with, and this was the funny shit too, where it was that she would never call me. Like, she would never call me. Like, I would hit her up, but she would never call me. But literally every time I hit her up, it would be like it could be like I hit her up like, you know, today, and then I won't hit her up again for another month, and then maybe another 2 months after that. But every single time I hit her up, she responded to me, like either instantly or within the next like 2 or 3 hours. I would get a text back from her, a response. You feel what I'm saying? So even though she wasn't hitting me up as much as I was hitting her up, every time I did hit her up, she would hit me back up. So she was responding to me pursuing. You see what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, so that's usually an exception where sometimes certain girls won't hit you up, but if you hit them up, they have to be responding to you pursuing. Now, generally, it's better when a girl is hitting you up more. You feel what I'm saying? But she has to respond to you pursuing if, you know, you're hitting her up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I'll hit her, like when I hit her up, she'll respond. It might take a little while, but she'll respond. Cause she's like in the academy or some shit like that, for like corrections or whatever. But like I'll hit her up and she'll hit me up or whatever like that. But it's like, I feel like she was kind of like being on some cocky shit. Like I'll tell her, like, we'll be just having a casual conversation. I'll tell her, like, yo, call me tomorrow. She's like, why don't you call me? Yada yada yada, be on that cocky shit. I'm just like, alright, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Or she, you know, or she got mad or whatever like that.
Right. But listen, but also to remember, you already smashed this chick a few times, right?
Yeah.
And but you sound like you like her though. You sound like you like, you know, you trying to really, you know what I'm saying? So how much do you like her though?
But right now, like I'm not even really off her right now. Like I'm just like, yo, fuck this chick. You know, I ain't even beat because you know it's tip to tat. Like I ain't really about that tip to tat shit. So it is what it is.
Right. Well, I mean that's the thing. Like if you you know, the fact that you already smashed, you understand, and you know if she's acting funny style, then that's not a good sign. You feel what I'm saying? Because the more you smash a chick, the easier it's supposed to be when you're dealing with her. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at that point, especially you say you smashed it like 8 times. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just giving on average. Like, you know, just you know, if you count the rounds or whatever.
They saying in the chat room you feeling her, yo. They saying that you in love and shit. You know?
Oh yeah. I know they saying that dumb shit. But like I said, I ain't really beat for it right now. Just like, whatever.
Right, but yeah, I would say, yo, with this chick, yo, just fall back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for a while, and then you know if she hits you up, then you know you gotta reset the situation. You know what I'm saying? And then just you know make sure that you're not doing too much, and you know just have some fun with her, and then keep that shit you know casual or whatever. And then if she starts to get in a situation where she starts to hit you up more or starts to really like come at you more, then you know that you know it's getting back to where it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yeah, there's one last thing. Like I'm not like I told. It was like a couple months ago or something. I had told you how like back in the day I had smashed. Well, I ain't smashed, but like I had got a pop with this chick at Applebee's one time. Like I figured at Applebee's. I had just recently like kind of rekindled with her again. And like one time, like you know, like I tried to like low-key try to fuck with her again. Like the last time she actually saw me. She actually saw me with the chick that I was just telling you about. She's like, yeah, I felt like I saw you. You was with somebody. She tried to be on some funny shit. Like, yeah, you was with somebody, whatever. I said, why you didn't say whatever? I said, oh, well, you was with somebody. So she tried to be funny. So, like, you know, kind of like, know, like, oh, I was on a date. If you seen me with a chick or whatever like that. So I was like, all right. And then she was kind of like being like, you know, being bitchy or whatever. So I was like, all right, whatever. I ain't going to leave her alone. So, like, I had hit her up, get on some random shit, you know, because I was like, I ain't fucking with that chick no more. So I'm like trying to, like, you know, scrape up the team again. She acting kind of deceptive now, so I don't know if I should like just try to, because I'm trying to see if I can hit.
And so this is the girl that you said saw you with another chick.
Like I'm fucking.
You said this is the girl that saw you. You said this girl you talking about is a girl. You said she saw you with some other chick at some other place.
Yeah, she saw me walking out of the movies with some other chick.
Right.
She saw me walking out the movies with the chick I was just telling you about.
Right.
So,
okay.
That's right now.
Right.
And then this girl that I'm currently talking about right now, like I fingered her pussy up at Applebee's, like of course, like slick shit. And she just kind of like was acting dumb, like she didn't want me to like it. She kind of felt like because I did that on the first night, she kind of didn't want me to like just go straight for the sex. Like she didn't want to feel like a slut.
Right.
So I left it alone, and then.
Well, this is the thing.
With the chick.
Look, this is the thing. You know, with any of these chicks, first of all, you know, her seeing you with some other chick is good. With the other girl is good. That's one. And two, you know, don't worry about what the hell she's thinking and feeling about whatever. You understand? Like, if you trying to hit her up, if you trying to smash, you trying to do something with her, just hit her up on some regular shit. Like, yo, what's up? You know, what you doing? Let's make something happen. Again, because this is what we talking about in the show. Like, girls who, you know, that's not into you and girls who are into you. If she's into you, she's gonna, you know, make shit happen. And what's good is her seeing you with a chick. You feel what I'm saying? Or when girls know you got other chicks, it's easier for you to get them. But see, this is what you got to do when you approach her. You have to approach her and talk to her as if, you know, it's like yo, I'm doing you a favor by hitting you up and seeing you, because look, I got other chicks I'm fucking with. You see what I'm saying? So now it's your turn. You see what I mean? Don't go in there all apologetic. Don't be you know, if she mentioned all that, be like, yo, don't worry about none of that. It's what's up with me and you right now. That's it. You understand? Like, don't be, you know, being on that BS with a lot of these chicks, you know. But it is what it is. But yo, I gotta take a few more of these calls, because dudes is like, you know, hollering at me in the chat room, getting mad at me for not taking more calls and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Let's let the dudes live, man.
Alright, man. Alright, so I'm gonna holler at you, yo.
Alright,
peace. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is why, you know, you guys got to make sure you jump on the 30-minute coaching sessions, the 30-minute game sessions, man, because I'm going to be having those soon. So you can get the half-hour joint. What's poppin'? Who's this?
What's up, Locario? This is
What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm good. Who's this?
This Jay. How you doing?
Jay, I'm good. Where you from again?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. What's going on? So what's up with you?
Nothing much, man. I was just happy. I'm at work, so I worked overnight, and I seen that you was doing a live stream. So
okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
What else I was about to say? I just had a question, right? So you know how when you're out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so like when I go to the club and I like to dance, man. I can't just stand by the wall. I like to get out there, have a good time,
right,
be in the mood. And what I've been trying lately is to do that without like alcohol, because of liquid courage.
Right.
Sometimes I feel sluggish the next day, so I'm just like, damn, if I attack it with just being myself, hopefully I ties myself to the, you see what I'm saying, to needing or wanting, you know what I'm saying.
So you're saying that you talking about when you dancing, or you just when you talking to girls, or what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean in general in a club setting, because I feel like that's just so, like, why? What's the other reason people would buy alcohol?
Right.
It wasn't to, you see what I'm saying, that social lubrication.
Right.
But with me, like, alcohol just makes me feel physically bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, so it's like, shit, like, I'm just trying to get acclimated to doing it without the alcohol. But
yeah, well, that's what you should be doing. That's what you should see. You can, you know, have a drink here and there, you know, and just like enjoy the drink. But you know, if you using that for your courage, then that's not good. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And especially if you're trying to talk to chicks, man, you need to make sure that you are on point. You feel what I'm saying? And you can't be on point if you're drunk. You see what I mean? And on top of that, you want to make sure you're on point. You want to make sure that you know what's going on with these girls. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you know what they're doing. You want to make sure that they know what they're doing. So you don't fuck with no girls that's drunk. Like I be telling dudes all the time, I don't care how bad a chick is. If the chick is drunk, don't fuck with her. Dudes be on that shit where they be looking for chicks who's drunk. Don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, you don't.
It's like a hassle because you never know. Like, girls will switch up stories quick, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's hard to really get her, like, you know what I'm saying, compliant with something. You know what I'm saying? And that's being a male, I feel like that can be a detriment. So I definitely do that.
Right. So you got to make sure that, you know, these chicks, you know, that you ain't drunk. You got to make sure the chicks you fucking with ain't drunk. You know, it's one thing to be like a little tipsy and nice, like, you know, like you just, you know what I mean. But when the motherfucker is drunk, and if you drunk and you thinking you need to get drunk to do that, because it's not even just you drinking to get that, you know, they call it liquid courage or whatever. What it's doing to you on a subconscious level is saying that you need something else to get what you want to get done. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you feel like you can't do it without this thing. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when you're dependent on that thing to do it, then you're telling yourself, hey, I can't do this without this, and then you're not going to be able to do it unless you have it. You feel what I'm saying? So now you're not really learning how to do anything. You're just, relying on that thing to get shit done, which is something you shouldn't do, because at the end of the day, they saying you drunk right now in the chat room. They got jokes, but yeah, you got to make sure that you because have fun, have a drink here and there, but do it in moderation, but don't use it for whatever you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? To try to make something happen. You see what I mean?
Exactly.
Because you want to make sure you practicing your skills and shit.
Locario.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So this would mess me up sometimes. Okay, for instance, like, because you can't control anything but your reaction to a certain situation.
Right.
So how sometimes, like, depending on the setting, it might be a cluster of girls in one spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you may think one chick is feeling you, but you know how some girls is, like, they just want attention. They may be eyeing you just for you to approach. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes the girl may do some rude shit, like just turn away as you know what I'm saying, as you trying to talk. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like blatantly disrespectful. Like, how do you prevent that from, you know what I'm saying, allowing you to approach other girls? Because sometimes I feel like, damn, everybody else just seen her do me like that. So is it going to make it weird if I go up to another girl who just seen that happen to me? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, don't look. If this,
sometimes saying,
don't worry about none of that shit. Listen, if a chick, first of all, most people in the spot is not looking at you. That's what you gotta understand. Like, a lot of dudes be thinking everybody's looking at me. Most of the people there is not looking at you, because one, everybody's concerned with their own shit, because they're all feeling subconscious or whatever about themselves. They wondering who's looking at them. They wondering if they looking at the other people they trying to talk at. They, trust me, most of the people not looking at you. That's one. Two, if the girl does that, right, and she is like, you go up to some girl and she is blatantly rude or whatever, you understand what I'm saying? What you can do is either, one, walk away and just talk to another chick. Don't even give that no mind. That's one. Or if you want to be petty, you understand, which I used to do sometimes, is I would literally talk to either her friend who's right next to her or another girl who's right next to her. You feel what I'm saying? And so to let her know, like, yo, that ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm trying to talk to this girl and she sort of turns around and she does some other goofy shit. Anyway, so, how you doing, girl? What, the girl right next to her, what's going on? What's going on with you? Oh, you're so gorgeous. What's your name? Blah, 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 blah. You understand? So I'm brushing it off like that ain't shit. That's not even nothing. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So you just continue talking to the next girl or the next girl or the next girl. So the thing is, you have to make sure that whenever a woman does anything, that you are non-reactive. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that, and this is something you got to practice, because what happens is sometimes if you're not prepared, a girl will do something and it's going to throw you off. You understand? And then when you get thrown off, it throws off your energy. You see what I mean? And then that can affect how you see what I mean?
Energy is a big component of it.
Right. You see what I mean? And then it throws off your energy, and now it fucks up your ability to go and do other things with other chicks, because now your energy's all thrown off. You're like, damn, I don't know if these other people was watching or whatever, and now you're feeling all self-conscious and insecure, and then that affects you trying to approach the other girl. So if you're talking to a chick and she's on some bullshit, and you're not reacting, you understand what I'm saying? Or you're not like responding in a way where you're feeling upset, or you're visibly angry, or you're like, what the fuck, why you all that bullshit, then it makes it easier for you to move on to the next girl, talk to other girls. But also what it does is that it keeps you in a certain state of mind to where you're not really fucking up your energy. You understand? So what I would suggest you do, and this is what you can do, is when you approach a girl and you talk to her, and let's say she does that goofy shit where she, is rude, or she tries to ignore you, or she might like brush you off or something. You understand? What I used to do is I would basically stand there or like pause for like maybe 5 seconds. So let's say I'm talking like, hey girl, what's up? And she does some crazy shit, and I just look at her like, Anyway, so when I talk to the next girl, like, I'm just looking at her like she's crazy. Like, I give her one of these, like, and then just like, just straight like that. Like, I'm not reacting. I'm not looking mad. I'm not upset at her. I'm not arguing with her. None of that. It's just I'm giving it that second so that I can compose myself to go and do whatever else I got to do. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing that you got to do. You just got to make sure that you're mastering your emotions and your vibe whenever you're dealing with those girls. Because the thing is, you know, what you got to understand about those girls is most of those girls ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? You got to understand that. So what you're dealing with a chick who's on some bullshit. Because a chick who, let's say if a chick is not really interested in you, but she is about shit and she's actually a cool person, she'll just let you know, like, you know, she'll have a conversation with you. You understand? And then when you try to close the deal, she might be like, hey, you know, you seem nice, but, you know, I'm not really interested like that, or I got a boyfriend or whatever. But she'll be cordial to you like a decent human being. You feel what I'm saying? But the girls who are acting all goofy and shit like that, most of those girls ain't shit because they don't have anything. Usually those girls ain't got shit going on and they ain't got nothing really popping off with them. And which is why they do shit like that, is because that's all they have. That's all they have to look forward to. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's all they have to look forward to in their life because they have nothing else going for them. You see what I'm saying? They don't have anything popping off. They don't got anything going on in their life. So that ego boost they get of feeling like, oh, I dissed this motherfucker, makes them feel good. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like a chick who's cool and who's pleasant and who has friends and who has things going on, she knows how to conduct herself, which is why she has things going on in her life, which is why she attracts good shit in her life. The ones who's on that, oh, blah, 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 those are usually the chicks that all they do is go to the club or the bar. That's like the highlight of their fucking week. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's all they do. So the thing is that you don't really need to even, like, you know, think about those chicks like that. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know.
And that's true. And this is my last point because I know other dudes probably trying to call in.
Right.
But yeah, like one guy said in the chat, like you said, yeah, you got to have that mental, like, kind of fortitude to kind of just, you see what I'm saying? And I feel like that comes with practice because what I started to realize as I approach it and just have more interactions, good or bad, regardless if it's good or bad, you will know which girls are down with your campaign.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because like when I go out with my homie, he's a redhead guy with a different type of personality from me. So some girls, they just be clicking with his campaign.
Right.
And there's some girls that don't. And there's some girls that be clicking with my campaign. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like not trying to invest too much unnecessary time where you're like trying to pull the teeth, you know what I'm saying, of a girl who ain't really even trying to meet you at 50%.
Right.
And one more thing I had realized, like when we was going out, what we had to stop doing is asking girls, okay, well, you know, the club, well, in Atlanta, it ends about 2:30 in the morning. It'd be like, hey, so what y'all trying to do? Or what y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because what they trying to do a lot of times is never, you see what I'm saying, to benefit whatever you trying to do.
Right,
so
exactly.
So I have more of a, like, a plan, like, okay, you know what I'm saying, to kind of lead them because usually where they want to go is not where you want to go or something that's going to cost extra money.
Exactly, right. That's why you always got to make sure that you're the one who's basically leading the situation and orchestrating the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely,
exactly.
bro.
Thank you so much, Mr. Locario.
No problem, bro. All right, man. I'm holler at you. All right. Peace. All right. So, yeah, some of y'all in the chat room are asking me, you're saying, what's the signs when a chick is not into you? Y'all probably came in late. Y'all gotta watch the playback. But I'm gonna say some more signs in a minute. Let me get some of these calls though. What's going on? What's popping? Who's this?
Hey yo, this Nah.
From what's your name?
Nah.
Nah, like N-A-H?
Yeah, N-A-F.
Okay. N-A-F, Nah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Where you from?
Philly.
Alright, what's going on with you?
Well, I got a story to tell y'all.
Uh-oh, make it quick though, make it quick, cause they gon'
Yeah, I was talking hella shit in the comment earlier, but yeah.
Alright, so what's up with you?
Well, I was fucking with this John in high school and shit, right? She was bad, man, but at the same time, when with each other. First, I wasn't really fucking with her, but she was fucking with me heavy.
Right.
Like every day she would say something to me. So I finally started fucking with her, right? She got my number. She was hitting me up every day.
Right.
Like sometimes I wouldn't even pick the joint up, like, cause I'm like, yo, these bitches be wildin', like usual. So I finally give up. So hit her up every day, talking to her every day. So one day she stopped hitting me up. So I seen her at school and shit. I'm like, so what's up with you? She talking about, my phone was dead, but I seen you on Snapchat and shit talking. So I'm like, alright, bet. So the next day, I'm in class. I'm not even talking to her no more. So I started talking to her friend and shit. So she hit me up on my phone and they're talking about, why you talking to her? You know we beefing. I'm like, yo, what you mean y'all beefing? You wasn't like, my bitch, please. Basically, that's what I told her.
Right.
So since then, I ain't really been rapping with her. So that's all I gotta say.
So and see that's the thing. That's what I be telling you guys, man. Like, you know, chicks be on that flip flopping shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, so the thing is, in any situation when you're dealing with these girls, man, you just got to make sure that you figure out what you're trying to do with them. And if they not doing what you're trying to do, you keep that shit moving. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And then the thing is that you got to fall back. And then if they really feeling you, they going to come after you. They're going to be like, oh, what's up with you? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Because, like, you know, you saying that you going back and forth with the chick. And then she talking about, oh, why are you talking to this new girl? You know, it's always some bullshit. So always, you know what I'm saying? Always figure out what you're trying to do. Do that with them. If they're not doing that with you, or if they're not trying to do it with you, fall back. If they hit you back, then you bring them back in and make sure they're trying to do the shit they're trying to do with you. And that's really all it is.
From the jump, that's how I felt though, because I'm like, yo, bitches be playing games. They just want to fuck with you for a little bit, and then probably try this you and shit.
Exactly.
So that's why I ain't really
and see that, and that shows.
When I started fucking with her, she started playing games and shit.
Right.
So since then, I started fucking with her. Like she be now, like still now, she be hitting me up and shit. I just ignore that shit because wasting my time. Right.
And see that thing right there, that shows a chick who's not really into you. You feel what I'm saying? Because if she was, she wouldn't be wasting time playing all those games. You feel what I'm saying? This crazy. But yo, listen, I'm gonna get a few more of these calls because dude's just calling in like crazy right now. All right? I'm gonna holler at you. All right?
I know. You got it.
All right, man. Thanks for calling, bro.
All right, man. Thank you.
Man, y'all calling up like crazy tonight. Jesus. Oh man. All right, let me see who else is this. What's poppin'? Who's this?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yeah, this is Jason from Ohio.
What's going on with you, man?
Nothing much, man. I just had want to know your take on something. You think a man should have his like social life together, like in terms of having friends and networks and all that stuff before approaching women? Because you know, at the moment, you know, I'm kind of in a rebuilding phase right now, so trying to figure out whether or not I should get my social network together first before approaching women.
So you saying should you get like a social circle game up first before you start approaching chicks? Nah, see, that's the thing. You don't need to wait to get a social circle before you approach chicks. You can approach chicks whenever. You need to start now, and that's actually sometimes how you do develop your social circle, by going out by yourself and doing your thing on your own, or maybe you got like a wingman or something. Y'all go out and then y'all meet people. And then so, see, that's the thing. This is the thing I want to tell all you guys out there. When you go out to holler at chicks, don't just focus on just hollering at the chicks that you're trying to fuck with, because you need to talk to everybody. You got to talk to the chicks trying to have sex with. Even talk to some chicks you know that you're not even that attracted to, because those chicks have other friends who you can meet who are hot. You feel what I'm saying? Talk to some dudes that's in the spot. You know what they about. They probably know about some parties, some other girls, and that's how you develop your social circle. So get every time when you meet somebody out, at least try to get, if you don't get their number or whatever, at least try to get their Instagram or Facebook or something like that. Get their social media information. You see what I'm saying? Because then that's how you develop your social circle. So if you, let's say you go out tonight or tomorrow night or whatever, and let's say you meet maybe like you talk to maybe like 4 or 5 girls or whatever, and then you talk to another, just a dude in the spot, whatever, and you get all their information, and you say, yo, hit me up when when you guys going out again, let's get together, let's hang out. You understand? So they can hit you up, or you can hit them up and be like, yo, what's popping off for this week? So now they could let you know, like, yo, I'm gonna be at this spot, you meet them at that spot, and now you basically develop a social circle with within a week. You see what I mean? So that's what I used to do, is I would go out, I meet people, get their number or their Instagram, whatever it is, and I say, yo, hit me up whenever you got some other thing popping off. So sometimes I just get random text messages to be like, yo, there's this party at such and such, I'm gonna be there, come through. I come through, I'm hanging out with them, I meet more people, get their information, and then just repeat the process. You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is that you get more and more people that know you, and then you get more and more invites to different things, and then you start to meet more and more people, and that's how you get to meet more and more hot chicks that you can fuck with. You feel what I'm saying? So
right, okay.
Yeah, so don't wait until like you get the social circle. You create the social circle by going out and interacting with people, on like now. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why even if you go out like next week and you don't necessarily get to go home with a chick, you understand? You could at least get some people's information. Get even the girl that let's say you talk to a girl and let's say she has a boyfriend, and be like, all right, cool, well, let me get your social media, just let me know if you know any other parties, just hit me up, or I'll hit you up if I'm going out with my friends, I can come through, whatever. So you just become cool with the people, because that girl who you tried to holler at who has a boyfriend, she probably got 3 or 4 hot friends she could introduce you to. You see what I'm saying? So if you hit her up and say, yo, there's this thing going on, I know tonight at such and such, come through, bring your boyfriend, bring your friends, and whatever, and they all come, and then y'all become cool, then you got friends right there. You see what I mean? So it's just that rotation of shit that you need to make happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Alright, got it. Now, another situation, last thing. Another situation, I've been kind of on a slump lately, and approaching women like the last couple of days, right, when I try to approach women, like, I'll look at them first, and then when I look at them, they'll look at me, but then they'll turn their head away, like, don't talk to me or nothing. Like, usually, they'll just, if I start looking at them, they won't look at me at all, and I still approach them, but the last couple of days, they'll look at me and then turn their head, like, trying to stay away from me. You think I should still approach them still? No.
So you're saying, like, you would see a girl, like, across the room, and she would look at you, and then y'all would make...
Like say I'm in the store, right, and I'm heading towards her, and, like, she heading towards me. I look at her for a minute, and she'll look at me and then turn her head away, like, don't talk to me,
Right. Well...
Yeah, so you think I should still approach them or no?
Well, that's the thing. This all depends on, how bold and how, how much you actually want to deal with a chick. You understand? Because some guys have the school of thought that says, well, I'm not going to approach any girl unless she's checking me out really heavy and choosing me and all this other shit, right? Now, if a chick sees you, or she sees you and she sort of turns her head, or she acts like she don't want to talk, what you got to understand is sometimes too, that is also like a reflex. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes her doing that doesn't necessarily mean she doesn't want to talk to you, but it's like it's sort of like nerve-wracking sometimes for some people to be able to look at you or to keep eye contact fully. You understand? So they get nervous, they move their head away, or they act like they don't want to look. So it's not necessarily that she's not looking because she's not interested. It could be she's not looking because it's awkward for her to keep looking. So if you go up and approach and say something, that's really the only time you're going to really know if she's going to be into it. You understand what I'm saying? Because the way she's looking sometimes can be deceiving. It's not necessarily that she's not into it. Sometimes, when you approach, based off of how you approach and what you say in the situation, it can turn the whole thing around, or it can make her be receptive to you. You understand? So sometimes certain women don't know how to react to a guy actually introducing himself or talking to them. So some girls, they get nervous, some girls, they get a little standoffish, but the best situation is that when you approach them and then they're open to your approach. So I would say, if you want to approach her and you feel like doing it, go ahead and do it. The most she could say is no, or just keep walking. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it really is. So you got to be able to get used to, or be able to deal with that type of situation or that type of rejection if the rejection happens. You see what I mean? But see, that's when you're able to do that, that's when you're going to be able to get more women and be actually more confident in yourself. Because now if you're able to walk up to a girl who's not really looking at you, or who turns away, or who seems like she doesn't want to talk to you, and you still go in and talk to her, and you're okay with that, and you have the confidence to do that, that makes your confidence higher even if she rejects you. Because now you know that you can go up to a chick and say whatever. You're not scared, or you're not stopping yourself because of preconceived notions. Because a lot of times the reason why you will have trouble, or you're not having that many women around, is because a lot of times when you interact with girls, or you see girls, you talk yourself out of getting with them. You talk yourself out of approaching. You're saying, well, I don't know, she looked like she's busy. She looks like she's in a rush. She looks like she's not attracted to me. She looked like she might have a boyfriend. All these different things, but you don't know. Like, you never really know till you approach. So I would just say, at the end of the day, just approach. Just do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just do it. Like,
right, okay.
You understand? Like, just see what's up, because you never know. You never know. So I always tell guys, do that shit, because sometimes the chick doesn't even know, because she don't know what you're gonna say. You see what I'm saying? The same way where you might think that the girl is gonna be like standoffish or mean, or be on some bitchy shit, is the same way she might think that, oh, this guy who approaches me, he's gonna be a lame, he's gonna say some bullshit, he's not gonna, he's gonna like talk to me about nothing, you know what I mean? But then if she thinks that, but you're the opposite of that, then that opens her up more. She's like, oh shit, this guy's actually cool as hell. Same way if you think a girl's gonna be a bitch and you approach her and she smiles at you, you're like, oh shit, this chick is cool. You see what I mean? So you never know until you go up. But see, the tighter your game is, then the easier it's going to be for you to create those situations. You see what I'm saying? So
right. You was talking about the lane topic. Like, explain what exactly the women view as lane per se. Because I hear women saying that all the time.
What women view as lame?
All this shit. So I'm trying to figure out what's the characteristics of that.
Well, see, this is the thing. It's not necessarily what you say most of the time. What makes a dude lame for most chicks, or makes him like a cornball, or somebody they don't really want to talk to, whatever, is usually just the vibe and the energy that you bring when you talk to a girl. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you gotta understand is this: like, put yourself in the shoes of a woman, right? So like, anytime you're trying to understand, you gotta understand this, is that, imagine you're a chick and you get hollered at maybe like 20 times a day, and 19 of the guys that try to holler is saying the same shit. They're just like, hey ma, what's up? Hey ma, what's good? Like some shit like that. Or they just say hi, and they don't know what to follow up with after that. You understand? Now, let's say 19 of those dudes are doing that. So, out of those 20, then you got that one dude out of the 20, right, who actually knows how to approach her, and he knows how to talk, and he knows how to engage in a situation. So he might see a woman, and he say, hey miss, what's going on with you? Hey, listen, that's an interesting bracelet you got. Where'd you get that from? Oh, from Macy's? That's cool. So you like the type of like jewelry or whatever, like he's coming at her with something different. So the conversation that she's having from him is totally different than all the other dudes that's trying to holler. You see what I'm saying? But it's only different because he's coming at her, he knows how to engage in conversation, and his vibe is different. His confidence is on another level than most other guys. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that when you don't have any confidence, when you're a guy who's scared to talk to chicks, or you seem nervous when you're talking to a girl, you're looking down, you can't look her in her eye, whatever, those type of things make the woman see you as lame. Because you got to understand this, on a deeper level, and I've talked about this before, and this is why I tell guys you got to work on your appearance and make sure that your shit is together. Because a woman judges herself based off of the guys that approach her. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that again. A woman judges herself based off the guys that approach her, because she thinks that if she attracts a lame dude, she thinks she's only able to attract lames. You understand what I'm saying? So when you approach her and your game is tight, what happens is just off the fact your game is tight, she feels good that you're approaching her. She feels good that you're talking to her, because now she feels like, oh shit, I can approach a guy whose game is tight, a guy who's confident, a guy who has his shit together. You see what I'm saying? So let's say if you dress nice, you got a haircut, you're smelling good, and you go up to a girl and you just, yo, what's good, blah, 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 hey, you know, whatever, and y'all having that conversation, she feels like good because she's in a situation where a guy who's on point actually chose to go and talk to her. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times what happens is that these girls, they walk around and they got a lot of dusty dudes trying to holler, and they're just like, shit, like, this is whack. You see what I'm saying? So now when you come at her and you're that guy who's on point, then she's more receptive to you. You see what I'm saying? So it's important for you to make sure you're on point as much as possible, because it increases the chances of girls being more receptive to you. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. All right?
Later, man.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. You guys got to make sure that your shit is on point, bro. Yeah, we had a lot of people calling up in this motherfucker. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, Mr. Locario.
What up? Who's this?
Oh, it's Blaze. It's the little dude that come with the questions every
Okay, cool. So what's going on with you?
Yo, before I even start, I just want to congratulate you on your, I just want to tell you, like, yo, your channel booming, like, for real. Like, you got all these people calling. Like, man, like, congrats, bro. Appreciate it. So what's up with you, man? Yeah, so here's the thing. I just came to talk about my mindset and basically my growth, because, you know, I'm just trying to let you know, like, you, like, to me, you're like a master, and I'm like the student, you know, so, you know, I'm just trying to let you know, like, how I'm improving, how I'm getting better. So, you know, I just got done listening to the dude that you just told about last time, so I'm just gonna tell you and, you know, get off real quick.
Right.
But before I tell you about, you know, my growth and where I'm at the game, I just wanted to ask you, like, what's your thoughts on mindset when it comes to the game? Because I've realized, like, your mindset matters a lot when it comes to the game. So I just want to get your take on it.
Right. Well, yeah, that's the thing. See, everything first basically starts in the mind. You see what I'm saying? So, you got your volume up. I'm hearing feedback. You got to turn your volume down.
My volume?
Yeah, I think on your computer or something, because I'm hearing the feedback.
Alright.
Yeah, so make sure you turn your volume down. But so the thing is, what you gotta understand is that everything starts in the mind. You see what I'm saying? And so since it starts in the mind, like, for example, everything that you see out here, like, you know, this computer you're looking at, you know, the fucking shoes you got on your feet, the clothes, that started from somebody's brain. Like, they thought, this is what I'm going to do, and they did it. You feel what I'm saying? So the creation came from that. So when it comes to your mindset and you're attracting women, is first you got to think you can actually get girls. You see what I'm saying? You got to actually think and believe that you can make it happen. And that's the first chapter in this book. And how that's doing today. That's the first thing I talk about in this book. When you know, you gotta become the guy who thinks and believes he can get women. So unfortunately, a lot of guys out here, they think that they can't get girls, or they think they can't get girls because they don't look good. They think they can't get girls, they ain't got money. It's a whole bunch of different shit that makes these guys think that they can't get shit popping. So if you change your mindset, then you're going to change the outcome. You see what I'm saying? So anytime you want the outcome to change, your mindset got to change. So all these guys who, like, you know, because we always talk about the whole looks thing, and everybody's like, oh, looks matter. You know, the funny part is like, let's say if a lot of people think that you're physically not that good looking, right? But you think that you're the best looking guy on earth. You're like, yo, I'm mad fly, I look good, whatever. Your confidence in yourself of you thinking you look good is going to translate over into you talking to a girl, interacting with her, and then her actually being into you based off of your confidence, because that belief created that situation for you to go up and approach. You thought you were the shit. You thought you could do it. You went up to her, you did it, and now that girl gravitated to you. It's really that simple. You see what I mean? Because it's like you're showing her what could go down. You feel what I'm saying? And then it goes down because you believed it could happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, basically, the reason why I asked you this because I'm just trying to see because lately, I'm realizing that mindset matters a lot in the game and how you view yourself.
Right.
It's not how the girl views you. But the reason why I'm asking you this is because everything you just said now is basically everything that I'm practicing.
Right.
Like I've realized that is everything that I'm practicing. And so today I'm just gonna tell you what happened today. So today, I was just chilling, just looking good and looking fly,
Right.
And I had a mindset like, I had the mindset like any woman that I talk to is attracted to me,
right,
regardless. So I see this chick, and I'm not attracted to her, but I see her and she's standing. So as she's standing, I move a little closer to where she's standing, and I saw her. She moved away. So I'm like, okay. In my mind records. Like I tell myself, like she's nervous. Obviously, if I put myself in her shoes. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to her. So I went up to her, and I just, I was like, hey, can you come over here for a minute? And she came over, and that was a good sign that So I started talking to her. I was like, what's up? And she completely changed. She was like, hi, da. And I was like, you know what? Mind you, I'm not even attracted to her, but I'm just building my skills,
Right.
And so the more I was talking to her, she started opening up. She started giggling. And, she was like, And so it was a test. So I was like, can I get your phone to call my mom because I need her to pick me up, And so she completely gave her phone to me. Right. And so I realized like, she's attracted to me. I can ask her for a phone number. Right. But I'm not attracted to her. So I was like, So, but it's those little things because I told myself this like I see myself. When I come into a room, everything changes because my vibe is different. I know I'm different. I know what I bring to the table. I'm not the best good-looking guy, but I know who I am. I know that knowledge is key. I know that I know what people don't know. I find myself unique. And so whenever I'm talking to a woman, the vibe, she can feel it. She can feel it. Right. And so I told myself, sometimes, when I'm in front of women, I'll say some goofy shit. I'm going to just say some, and they'll look at me like, this dude is just stupid. But when I go home, I'm like, man, y'all tripping. Like, y'all don't know who y'all, So right. I'm just.
This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I be talking about. This is good that you're doing this. And for those who don't know, you 18, right? You like 18 years old, right?
Yeah, I'm 18.
Yeah, so because they like, why you asking? Can your mom pick you up? So he's a young dude. So I'm just letting you guys know. But this is what I'm saying. Like, you soaking up the game and you putting it into practice, which is what most guys need to do. Is that because you even talking to the girl, even a girl that you're not attracted to, you're talking to her and you are practicing. You feel what I'm saying? So when you continue to do that, it becomes a habit of you being able to be comfortable talking to women. You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm hearing I keep hearing feedback on your side. Is it your phone is on? What is it on speaker? You got your computer on? I keep hearing the feedback.
No. I'm not even on speaker.
That's crazy.
But are you hearing me good now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you good. When I talk, I'm hearing feedback. I don't know why. But I think.
No.
Okay.
I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay, cool. Now go ahead. What you saying?
Yeah, so that I'm just growing and improving on myself. And one thing before I leave, I just want to let every guy know because I'm trying to. I understand where they're at because I used to be there before. But I'm just gonna say this before I leave. It's all about mindset. That's what these guys need to understand. It's all about mindset because I asked myself. I was like, the other day. It was actually today. I was asking myself like, why is it when a dude approaches, say a fine chick, he's nervous as hell.
Right.
When he approaches her. And so when he approaches her, she's like, hi, and he says, can you please give me your number? And he's shaking and all. And she actually says yes. And
Right.
so he goes home thinking to himself, I'm the shit, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the bomb,
Right.
right? But say the same guy, right, approaches another chick, and when he approaches the other chick, the chick is like, why are you talking to me? Like, get away, that. And he goes home and he's thinking to himself, like, I'm weird.
Right.
I'm not. She probably rejected me because of the shoes that I'm wearing today, or I don't look good enough, or I'm not her type, or my vibe, and he's insecure.
Right.
And I asked myself, what's the difference? And I realized it was all about mindset. That's why I asked you about mindset.
Right.
And I told myself, why can't this dude be like, I'm the shit. I bring a lot to the table, and if he approaches a chick and the chick accepts him or rejects him, he's like, whatever, like, you crazy.
Right,
and you don't know what you're missing out on. And it's all about mindset. And when I realized this, I was like, man, nothing can change. Like, all I have to say is this. I realize there's a lot of gay men in this world, and I'm just gonna be honest. Please let there be more gay men, because when I step into the world,
right,
it's just gonna be a whole lot of females for me. That's all I gotta say. It's just gonna be a whole lot of females for me. So that's just where I am now.
You on the right track, man. I'm telling you, bro. You on the right track, and this is why I want everybody to see. This dude is 18. You feel what I'm saying? And his mindset is already. He knows what's going on. You feel what I mean? And so this is what the game is about. And so this is what I want all of you guys to understand. You got to make sure that you have the right mindset. If you have the right mindset, then anything you trying to do is going to pop off. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just got to really be on that stuff. You feel me?
And, Mr. Locario, And another thing before I leave is I just want to tell the guys that, the reason why I started listening to your channel was because 8 months ago, I was a completely different dude. I was insecure. I didn't even know that I was an insecure. I thought I was confident. I was insecure. And I approached this chick, and, she was giving me, full attention. She liked me and everything, but then I got rejected. Right. And so, I was asking myself, like, what happened? Like, what did I do wrong? And so, I saw your channel, and this was 8 months ago. So I just want to tell the dudes, like, that motivated me to figure out what was going on. You helped me. You opened my eyes.
Right.
And so ever since then, I've been studying the game. I've been really studying the game. So I just appreciate. I'm happy that chick broke up with me. And she rejected me, because if she didn't, I wouldn't even be talking to you right now. So appreciate it. Continue. I'm gonna just keep letting you know what's going on in my life and how I'm growing.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, definitely. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Locario. I appreciate it, man.
I'll let you, bro. Yeah, that's my dude right there. He be getting it in. I'm telling you, that's what it's about, man. Like, he's seeing the light. You know what I'm saying? He's understanding. You know what I mean? Like, he's seeing it. Like, you could feel it in his voice. He's like, yo, I'm doing this. I'm getting it. It's going down. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. You said that's Miles on the phone. So he sound like Miles. Nah, Miles Miles is loud as hell. That's not Miles. But nah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, bro. You guys gotta do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Potato Pie, is that your name? He said, how do you deal with females wanting to lead? He said they're attracted to high value males, but it can't work because they have too much masculine energy and it creates conflicts. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Those girls who's trying to lead, you can't fuck with those chicks. You got to find the chicks that, understand they need to follow. Felipe Francisco, you said some dude argue with you saying that you shouldn't holler at girls in the gym if they're listening to music. Nah, you can holler at chicks anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Kel Jarrett, you said this man and Miles planned that. Nah, if y'all listen to the show, he calls up a few times. Like when I do these live joints, yeah, my dude, he calls up a few times. But he's getting it though. You understand? He is getting it. King David, he said I should set up the super chat so we could donate during the lives. Yeah, I know. It's weird. I tried to do that. I think I got to set up some. My channel is weird. I don't know what's wrong with my channel sometimes. It's like it said it is not enabled or some shit, or I can't enable it. But if you guys want to donate, you can go to MrLocariotv.com and go to the bottom of the page and donate. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yeah, this is Jason from Ohio.
What's popping with you? What's going on?
I just wanted to know what you think about like trying to approach women on college campus. If you don't college, yeah. Like say you 33, you go on the college campus to approach women.
You saying approach them like if you're on if you are in the college, or you just randomly go into college? Is that what you're saying?
You randomly go to college. You know, you approach college age women when you're 33.
Yeah, and you say you're 33?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. That ain't nothing. College chicks is a whole bunch of different ages, man. You're going to find chicks in college that's older than you. You're going to find chicks that's your age. You're going to find chicks that's younger. It don't even matter. You see what I'm saying? But college is a good spot to, approach chicks at, because it's so many women in these colleges. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I'm from, I'm from Brooklyn, so I used to go to a college in Manhattan called Hunter College. And that college had, it damn near seemed like 75% women in that joint. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just endless amounts of women. You see what I'm saying? And then so I had a friend who would actually meet me up there, and sometimes he'd go up there and just, holler at the chicks that's, in there. He wouldn't even have to come inside. He'd just stand outside, and chicks is going in and out, and he'll be talking to the girls when they come out. So yeah, definitely go to colleges, because they have a whole bunch of chicks around. You know what I'm saying? That's like the spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Because like right now, the way I work, I work night shift, so I really can't go to clubs and all that.
Right.
So college campuses, stores, those are my best bets. So.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, hell yeah, go there for real. You got to go there. You know what I'm saying? You definitely go there, because they're out there, man, and it's like, a lot of them, especially, and it depends on what college you're near, or what campus is and all this other stuff. You can find out like different things going on in the spots. You know what I'm saying? And go to the events and all that shit. It's mad shit you could do up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish I didn't even take advantage of the college chicks as much as I could have. Like there was a few chicks that I messed around with. It was funny because I think I only smashed like 2 chicks in my college. Like 2. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody else was outside of the college, because like I used to just go there, do my classes, and then I was out, sort of. So I didn't really like hang around too much. So I was just in and out. But it was a whole bunch of chicks there. You know what I'm saying? So I smashed like 2 of the chicks in there, but most of the chicks that I smashed was outside the college. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, college still has a lot of chicks, man, that you could holler at.
Yeah, my only setback was like the age thing, I mean, because granted, there are people there that might be in their 30s, but the majority of them is, 18 to 24,
Right, right. Yeah, and there's a lot of hot young ones, if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely do that, bro.
All right, man, later.
I'll let you. Yeah, college, you be mad chicks up in there, man. Mad chicks up in that piece. You understand? It's crazy. Y'all funny. You said, why you not trying to holler at a girl? Wait, you said, why would you not try to holler at a girl has a job? What? Female pimp. I can't even understand what you writing. Eddie Martin, you hilarious. Smith Reeves says, should you smash your female roommate? Nah, bro. It's gonna be might be too much drama. What's going on? Who's this? Yo, what up? Hello, hello, hello. All right, you're gonna have to call back. I can't hear you, bro. But yeah, y'all asked. Oh yeah, you wanted to know more signs that a chick. Oh wait, Khalil, you was asking, was Till Swan my wife? Nah, Till Swan's not my wife. I mean, she's bad though. I definitely give Till Swan the business. If y'all don't know who Till Swan is, go into YouTube and type in Till Swan. Till Swan will get the fucking business. Okay, yes. Okay, she would get the business. So you know. But yes, some things that chicks will do when they're not into you is chicks will talk a lot, but will try to not plan the date with you, or they'll avoid the date questions. So you might be talking to a girl and you say, hey, when you free so we get together, and she'll change the subject. Or you be texting a girl online and you be like, hey, give me your number so we can get together. She'll change the subject and talk about some other shit. Those chicks aren't into you. You feel what I'm saying? And a girl who basically makes shit difficult. See, there's a thing where a chick will test you. She might do little like goofy shit. But if a girl is consistently making shit an issue, or she's making it difficult, or she's uncooperative, she's not into you. It's real simple. It's real simple. See, a lot of times you got to look at the shit more black and white. You got to be like, is she cooperating? She's into me. She's not cooperating. She's not into me. Now, could a chick be not cooperating and be into you? In certain cases, it could happen. But most cases, most likely, she's not into you. You feel what I'm saying? So what's going on in the spot? But yeah, the calling number people is 646. Hold on, 6. Why is this shit not working? I'm trying to type and the shit is not working. What the fuck? What is going on with this shit? I'm trying to type and the shit ain't working. So Smith Reeves, you say your roommate's bad? Well, listen, if you smash, you just gotta be prepared for some bullshit later. If it's cause see, in those situations, you gotta figure out the type of chick you're dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? Because you could smash some chicks and everything's cool later on, right? But then what if you smash her, she starts catching feelings, and then you try to bring another chick to the house, next week. And then she's like getting jealous and upset that, you brought some other chick to the house. But if she's, a chick who's cool, you bring another chick to the house, she might be like, yo, let's have this threesome or something. So it all depends on how the chick is. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You got to figure some shit out sometimes. So but yeah, for those who said they want to donate, you can just go to MrLocariotv.com and donate there. You scroll down to the bottom of the page. You can send a donation. I appreciate all donations. You feel what I'm saying? So, that'll be what's up. You said, when am I coming to Baltimore? I don't know. You gotta let me know what's the spots out there, man. What's the spots out there so I can do like a lecture or something. You understand? Explode what's good. You said, how do you become more charismatic around women in a social group or class? Women tend to overlook you. Do I flirt with all of them? Well, I'm gonna get to your question right after this call. Hold on 1 second. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's calling?
It's Club 6038. Just calling a second time. Something came to my mind.
Okay, what's going on with you?
What I wanted to ask you is, what has happened to these females in terms of common decency when they've been put on ignore? They don't know to back up. Like, for instance, I'm here in Canada. In these gyms, you ignore these females and they keep coming. So I'm just trying to figure out what's up with that.
What do you mean, like?
You just not.
What do you mean? You saying like chicks that would try to holler at you or come at you, and you don't really like, you're not really trying to fuck with them? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's a lot of that. So you're basically there doing your own thing, and you're just not interested. It's like it's like the opposite of a person trying to run behind them. You know what I mean?
Right. So
you just don't care.
Right.
But they keep coming.
Well, that's why they keep coming, because you don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you're not really showing that interest, or you're ignoring them, sometimes that's when they want to get at you. You feel what I'm saying?
It's like right.
So,
but the game has completely been twisted because it's like they don't have any decency.
Right. Well, that's the thing too. You gotta understand, like, a lot of girls don't really like a lot of them don't have game. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
right.
So sometimes when a chick is feeling you, and you are not feeling her like that, she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to handle it, but she still wants you. You feel what I'm saying?
I see.
So this is why, you know, because you might have some chick who you're not really trying to holler at. You're not really feeling her. She's still trying to get at you. She's still trying to talk to you, whatever. You're not trying to pay her no mind. And the fact that you're not really trying to pay her no mind or whatever, you become more like a challenge or whatever in certain cases. So now she really wants to make something happen. She's really trying to get at you, and she's coming at you full force. She's coming at you aggressive. She's coming at you whatever it is, and it's, you know, that's what happened. So they making fun of you in the chat room. They saying, why are you complaining about chicks chasing you? So it's girls that you're not feeling, like you're not attracted to them. Like, what's the deal?
Well, the deal is that I have a specification on what I'm dealing with.
Like what? What do you mean?
So, nothing below 9.
Nothing below 9? So wait, on a scale of 1 to 10, they got to be a 9.
They have to be way up there.
Why? Is that? Oh, that's all you fucking with?
Well, I'm at a stage where I recognize that, hey, if you're gonna go out there, you're gonna need to pick up the best. You need to get the best. That's the least the guy can ask for.
Right. So you trying to get the top. You're like, I ain't really even trying to bother, unless the chick is on some, you know, like she's a dime type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So well, this is the thing though. This is the thing. If you have and so what on a scale of 1 to 10 would you rate the girls who's getting at you that you're not really feeling? Like you know, what were they?
That's a good question, because interestingly enough, in the gyms in Canada, the scale of 1 to 10, you'd find a lot of them 5 or 6.
Oh wow!
But they've inflated their ego. You see what I mean?
Right. Damn. So
because you're in there and you can see them with no makeup and see them as they are.
Right.
They can't get to deceive you because you can see.
Right, and see that, and what's interesting is that the fact that you're saying to yourself in your mind, you're like, yo, I want to just fuck with the 9s and 10s. You feel what I'm saying? So you're probably already giving off a vibe that you don't even pay these women no mind, which makes you more attractive to them, which is why they trying to come at you. You see what I'm saying? So now what you got to do is you just got to go to spots, you know, maybe not in your gym, but, you know, just other spots where, you know, there's other girls who are going to be 9s and 10s, and just holler at them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point, because what I'm recognizing now is the ones that are below that are the most brazen ones.
Right.
The ones that you don't want.
Right.
And I think that they're able to see that, like you said, I don't have any regard. I don't care.
Right. And then that's why they're trying to get at you. But yeah, just you know, focus on hitting up spots What part of Canada are you in?
Toronto.
Okay, yeah. So there's bad chicks in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you just got to find them spots where those chicks hang out. Because I went to Montreal, so I wasn't even in Toronto when I went up there. I was in Montreal, and there's a lot of bad chicks up in Montreal. You know what I'm saying? And so.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so you just got to find the spots where the bad chicks are, focus on them, and then you're gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
I see, because one thing that I looked at and I thought about is that a lot of the people, like primarily guys like you and the entertainers and these other people, when they put on events,
right,
they're the center of attention and they can pick out of the top stuff. So I'm thinking I should put on events.
Right.
I just got to think of a platform.
Right, yeah, you could definitely do that too.
Number one person.
Right, you could definitely do that too. That could be another thing. Yeah, do that shit too. You put on the joint, you invite a whole bunch of people. Everybody know that you the one that's putting on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a dude out here that I work with. He does that where he puts on these big ass events. There be bad chicks there, and it's just popping. You know what I'm saying? So that's the shit you got to do. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. But yeah, don't be so hard on these 5 and 6s, man. They need love too, son. Don't be sending them home crying. You know
you see, the thing is with them is that it's nothing out of the ordinary. Like for instance, if you have got the option of driving a Ferrari versus a Toyota, you take the Ferrari.
Right. But see, that's the thing though. A lot of them aren't used to guys doing that because a lot of them guys, they'll just settle for the Toyota. You feel what I'm saying? So when they see that you're not settling, that's when they gonna come at you. So you just got to get used to the fact that if you have your standards at that level, there's gonna be girls that are below that level that's gonna try to holler at you. You see what I'm saying? Or try to get your attention. You see what I mean? So
I see.
It's just part of the game, bro. Oh no, I know. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's part of the game.
Right.
So you just got to make sure that you're just in more. Like when you're at the gym, just focus on your workout, and be cordial to them. Be cordial to the chicks. You ain't got to be mean because just be cool with them, but just be like hey, whatever. Because some of those girls, they got they probably got cute friends. They probably got some 9 and 10 friends. You never know. So you just be cool with them, and then just go to the spots where it's more so girls who are, you know what I'm saying, who are hotter, so that you can really focus on that. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, one thing I would mention as well is that when I speak to them, and when I'm talking to them, it's essentially, can you move over so I can push the cart? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or can you do this because I need to get to that? These are general conversations. They seem quite excited. This is not a pickup because I'm not looking to pick you up. It's just how they respond.
Right.
Like the other day I said to one which was about 5. Can you move over? I'm going to push the cart.
Right.
And it was so excited for me to say that. And I'm thinking to myself, excited about a guy telling you to move over?
Right,
so I can push the cart?
Right.
So it's like they want to be spoken to, but there's really nothing to say to garbage.
Oh my God, damn. You on some
really
savage shit, bro. Jesus. This is and see that's why they like you, because you just on some savage shit, man. Jesus. Damn, you hard on these hoes, man. God damn it.
Well, they're making up specifications. So I don't see why, as a guy, we can't have our set of specifications.
Right. Nah, real talk. You right though. You right, man. You right. That's how I gotta go sometime, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. If I go back out to Canada, man, you gotta have to let me know where the spots is at, man. Like, find out where them spots with the 9s and 10s. Cause that's where I want to be too. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna come off the line. I don't normally call into people's show, especially twice, but
that's what's up, bro.
It.
That's what's up. Appreciate it, man. All right.
Cool. Okay. All right. Take it easy. All right. Bye-bye.
No problem. Later. Man, dude was going in. He's like crazy. But I was gonna answer Well, let me make sure I find the thing. Shit, I just had it. Where was it? Because Explode wrote something. I just saw it, and now I can't fucking find it. This is crazy. That's crazy. I just saw this shit. I don't know where it went. So Explode, you had wrote something. I was about to respond, and now I can't find where you wrote it. But anyway, it's crazy, 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 crazy. Man, that dude was going in. He didn't succeed. It was good, bro. It was good. Version Hawkins, you said how many girlfriends is too many? What do you mean, like chicks you just messing around with? I would say if you got more than 3 chicks that you're seeing consistently, that, you know, that's a good amount. You know, but you can, you know, you can see as much as your schedule can handle. But I would say, you know, 3 is decent. Sweet potato pie. You said, am I coming to Montreal anytime soon? I haven't planned on it, but I want to go back because Montreal is the shit. Montreal is the shit. Mac Anthony, you said the dude who's 18 is that Miles' son. Nah, Miles ain't got no son. Yeah. He said, don't you know, you don't need to know French to be in Montreal. You do not need to know French. They do speak French out there, but there's a lot of people that speak English. The Montreal, them chicks, woo, they're nice, B. And they friendly as hell too, most of them. Man, when I was out there, man, shit. Darren Stevens, what's good? You said you paid for the book. So how do you download the ebook? Darren, did you send me an email? You didn't get the link to the book? If you didn't get the link to the book, send me an email, and so I'll respond to you with the link. But yeah, if you go to the MrLocario.com and you click on the How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day page, you just click on the PayPal button at the top, because there's 2 PayPal buttons. There's one for the $27 ebook and one for the hard copy. You understand? So you got to make sure you click the one for the $27 one. That's the first PayPal button. Yeah, Montreal was nice, man. It was so crazy though, because when I was in Montreal, me and my boys was out there and our phones wasn't working, because, you know, it was like we were in a different country, and for, you know, we didn't hook up our phones to be able to, you know, communicate with motherfuckers. So we would go out and we would meet these chicks, and it would just be like we ain't have really no way to contact them. So I was like, yo, let's try to do, you know. So I was like, and it was funny because I wasn't even thinking about the Facebook at the time. I was like, shit, I should have just got their Facebook and then try to hit them up on Facebook. And then so when I thought that, you know, as like near the end of our trip, it was kind of too late. I was like, man, I was just on some bullshit. Mac Anthony said, what's up with the gay dude that was arguing with me about leaving? He's gone. He's done. We got to talk about that dude. He's done. Eddie Martin, he said, what would you do if a girl you were on a date with walks off with another guy in the middle of your date? Nah, you just keep that shit pushing. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, one time, this is funny. Me and Miles was at a spot in Manhattan, and this dude comes into the fucking spot with some girl, some date he's on, right? And it was like at a it was like a networking event or something, but he was on a date with this chick. So the chick he's on a date with gets into a conversation with Miles. and I'm talking to the guy. Like, we just having a conversation. So Miles ends up sitting on like they had like these little couches in there. He's sitting on the couch with the guy's date, talking to her while I'm talking to the dude. So I said, dude, what's up with homegirl? Like, what's going on with y'all? He was like, oh, it's like a blind date, and, I'm not really feeling her, whatever. And I was like, yeah, it looks like my boy's like talking to her. He's like, yeah, I don't care. He's like, fuck it. So me and him's chilling and talking, and then so he bounced, and then so she stayed talking to Miles, right? So, me, Miles, and the chick left the spot. And this is when me and Miles used to actually live together. So we went back to our house, and Miles smashed the chick. You feel what I'm saying? So he got this chick off of the dude who came there with her. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit happens. And if it happens, you just got to keep that shit pushing. Aaron Hudson, you said, how do you engage a new social group? You say your friend introduces you to new chicks all the time, but you don't know how to build the relationships after the intro. You just keep hitting them up. Same way you would build a relationship with any chick you holler at. You understand? Like, you get the information, hit them up like once a week. Be like, yo, what you doing? Let's get together. Let's hang out. Crazy. Alfonso Valeza. I thought I said that fucking wrong. What's going on with you, man? It's crazy. Eddie Martin, you said, has it ever happened to me where I was on a date with a chick and she left me for some other dude? Not that I can remember. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that ever happened to me. But if it did, I wouldn't give a fuck, because I'm like, if you gonna leave, then it is what it is. Then you obviously wanted to fuck with the other dude. I don't got no fucking issue with all that. I'm good, because the chick who wants to fuck with me is gonna fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? The one that don't ain't. It is simple. You said, how can you use a woman's attention whoring to smash? Sometimes you can't, because sometimes all they want is the attention. See, because if a chick is attention whoring, it's almost like it's the opposite of a chick trying to smash in a lot of cases, because if a chick's trying to smash, she's not going to be attention whoring. You understand what I'm saying? You said, what's up with the chicks who catch attitudes and you spitting real shit? That's because they on some bullshit. I was talking about that earlier. Some of these chicks be on that bullshit. The Great Robbie, what are you talking about? You said, Jermaine, you said, what if your girl meets a family member and you're from that? What? One time she met and you can't stop asking what? I can't even understand your question. Darren Stevens, yeah, MrLocario.biz@gmail. Yeah, email me there. So you said you bought the copy and you didn't get the link? So, email me there. If you bought the copy, send me the PayPal receipt, and then I'll send you the link. Poti says, should you smile a lot when talking to women or no? Ain't no wrong with smiling. Smiling's good as long as it's natural and authentic. You don't want to be smiling all crazy just to, what I'm saying, looking like a freaking psycho killer or some shit. Is the Great Robbie trolling up in here? Albert Michelson, you said, do good-looking guys get girls easier? See, that's actually the it's see, that's a trick question actually, because you know everyone's like, oh well, I even had, you know, people hit me up on the comments, oh, it's easier for good-looking guys, easier for good-looking guys. The question should be, if a woman thinks you're good-looking, does it make it easier for you to get her? You understand? Now, if she thinks you're good-looking, that makes it easier for her to be receptive to you. If she thinks you're good-looking, you understand? So if she does think you're good-looking, then you can use that to your advantage to get in the door. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't know how to, once you're in the door, if you don't know how to really make shit pop, then your good-lookingness don't mean shit. You feel what I'm saying? Wow, it's expert. You said how to get 20 bitches at the same damn time. You gotta work. You gotta put in that work. How did I know he didn't succeed was gonna say it's way easier to get to get the chicks when you're good looking? How did I know? And see, this is the problem. Guys, what they're doing is, and I wrote a comment about this to one of my subscribers, because I did the video the other day where I was talking about dudes all up, you know, about the looks and all this other stuff. What guys are doing a lot is that they are comparing themselves to other guys. So they say, oh, it's easier for him to get more girls because more girls think he's attractive and he's going to get more women than me. You feel what I'm saying? But see, that's where you fucking up in the game, when you're comparing yourself. Because if that dude can get more girls than you, what does it matter to you? All that should matter is that you're getting chicks. You feel what I'm saying? So that's like me saying, oh, you know, it's not fair that the Millionaire Matchmaker has you know, a TV show and she's getting more money than me because she has a TV show. But does it fucking matter? You understand? So if I'm coaching and I'm making a living and I'm making money, what does it matter what she's doing or what this person's doing? I'm getting what I need to get. I'm getting shit popping. So if you are able to get a chick and you can get girls to date you, have sex with you, sleep with you, then what does it matter if this guy has 3 girls and you only got 2? Who the fuck cares? Like, do you see what I'm saying? So, oh, because these 3 girls thought he was cute and only these 2 girls thought you were cute, now it's an issue? Like, I'm like, y'all crazy. I'm like, y'all are crazy. Khalil, you said you feel like guys have a disadvantage when a girl finds him physically attractive. Sometimes that actually happens, though. And I've talked about that, too. Sometimes her thinking you're physically attractive works against you. Sometimes. But, you know. Hamid, you said, does it matter if you live with family when it comes to smashing chicks? I mean, it depends on your family. You understand? Like, I remember I was living with my mom's and I was smashing chicks. You know what I'm saying? So, it all depends. Damn, what time is it? I'm going to do like 15 more minutes. And then I gotta go to sleep, man. I'm fucking tired. Been up since what, like 7? Fucking crazy. But guys, remember to get this book. If you do not got this book, get this book. Go to MrLocario.com, get the hard copy or the ebook. See, the hard copy right here, these are collector's items. These are the shit, man. These right here are the shits. It's the back, and then this is the front. So, you know, can make that shit happen. So Darren, you sent me an email. All right, cool. I'm gonna check that after the show. The great Robbie, so we look alike. You said if a chick does not think you're good looking, it's harder. No, it's not necessarily. See, I think what happens is this is the problem with guys. Y'all think that women think like us, and I've talked about this. You think that because to you, if you see a girl that you're not physically attracted to, it's basically done in most cases. He's like, well, I don't like how she looks. I don't think she looks hot, so I'm not really gonna fuck with her like that. Or you're not gonna really, be that into her or whatever. See, on a biological level, right? Women are attracted to us based off how we make them feel. You understand? Hold on. What's poppin'? Who's this? Yo. Hello, hello, hello. What is going on with these phones, man? Y'all bugging out. Is it on my end? Like, what's going on with the shit? But yeah, this is the thing. On a biological level, what you gotta understand is that women are attracted to the fact that you can provide and protect them and security. You understand what I'm saying? Now, is your looks going to provide for a woman? Is your looks going to protect the woman? Is your looks going to give a woman any sense of security? You understand what I'm saying? The number is 646-481-3901. This is why you guys got to understand what attracts women. You see what I'm saying? Women are not attracted to us the same way that we are attracted to them. Now, if a guy if she thinks he's good looking, that's a bonus. But, that's not like the first thing on the top of the list. You could have, let's say you have, and they even done experiments with this shit. Where you have a guy who looks like a good looking Brad Pitt type of dude, and then a guy who's not so good looking, but they give the not so good looking guy more money. The chicks want to give the not so good looking guy. What's poppin'? Who's this?
Yo, Mr. Locario, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. What's going on?
All right, perfect. Yeah, this is Al from LA.
What's going on with you?
Yeah, man. I was the guy that you butchered his last name. Ayesha.
Okay, that's what's up. What's going on with you?
Yeah, brother. Look. Yeah. No, I'm glad you're on this late at night and talking about what you're talking about. Look, guys. I just want to share that with you that, hey, I'm not an attractive guy. But when I go out there, you know what? I'm not even in the front. I don't get models, but, dude, I get cute chicks, okay? And I have acne scars, and I'm about 200 pounds. And you know what? It's just really about you going out there and getting it done and stop making these excuses. Now, if you want models, hey, you know what? I'm the wrong guy to talk to. Because I'd never gotten a model, but you got to go out there and just get yours and stop complaining. Like Locario said, why you just playing? Why you player hating, man?
Exactly. That's what I try to tell him. That's what I try to tell him. And truth be told, most guys aren't out here getting model type of chicks anyway, and that's not what it's about. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing is that you can model, like, let's say a model type of girl, like an actual, like, let's say like a real model, like a woman who makes money modeling. That's only like a small percentage of the population anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So most chicks ain't
exactly.
You know
that's probably less than 1%.
Right. So you're probably not even gonna run into that many models, period, anyway. But the fact that you're going out there and the fact that you're attracting women and you're getting girls, you feel what I'm saying, is that it's because you're actually putting yourself out there. You're actually you're doing it. You're trying. You're actually going out there and you're interacting with girls, talking to them and seeing what's popping. And so that's the thing that I'll be trying to tell these other guys. What they do is that they believe they can get girls, so they don't try to do anything. So then they never get anything happening, and so they're completely living in their mind. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And
no, exactly.
like,
you know what? And that's me. Because you know what? It's just when I get out of my mind and go out there and go on the zone, I pick up.
Right.
So when I'm like feeling sorry for myself because I'm not a millionaire by now, I'm not Brad Pitt.
Right.
You know, I don't have Sylvester Stallone's body and Rocky 3 body.
Right.
Like, you know, I mean, that's when like everybody just runs away from me because you're putting out a vibe, and that's really what it is. It's a vibe.
Right. Right. And that's the thing they don't understand about women, man. You know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna even say this. You know, and this is no diss to you, but man, like honestly, like. Out of you and Miles, man, I feel Miles more because it's like his vibe, and you're the better looking guy. When I Miles gets bad pussy.
Exactly. That's all. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like when you hear Miles, you hear that energy. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, yeah, and out of you two, whenever I put your podcast, I'm like, man, hopefully Miles is on.
Right, exactly. And that's a perfect example. That's a perfect example because you know people like the reason why people love the Bad Boy Show is because of Miles. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's why they love the Bad Boy Show.
I'm my energy going up talking about him.
You see what I'm saying? So imagine that's the energy is what attracts people to it. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about energy. All the energy, the energy that comes through attracts people to whatever it is. Like it's just like if you like a artist or a comedian or an actor or whatever it is, it's their energy that makes you attracted to them. It's almost like you could like a person who likes like let's say someone like Dave Chappelle. Like I don't even need to like see a preview of a Dave Chappelle special. Like I'm watching it as soon as I hear Dave Chappelle is on the list. I'm like I'm watching it. It's on because I gravitate to his energy. You see what I'm saying? So the same thing happens when you're dealing with girls is that if you have that energy, she's going to gravitate to it because you're putting that out there like that. And then it attracts you because there's something there that makes you want to be around, that makes you want to interact with it. You see what I mean? And that's the thing that guys don't understand. They think, you know, it's all because see, the thing is, for us, we're about our visual first because basically we actually have to be that way when we're interacting with women on a biological level because we have to find a woman who looks healthy so that we can spread our seed in that woman. You feel what I'm saying? And the woman has to find a guy who has a certain vibe, who has that confidence, who has that ability to be that rock, that masculine guy, because that indicates that if I get her pregnant, then I'm able to protect and provide for her and to provide security for her and the child. You see what I'm saying? So my looks aren't going to be providing no goddamn, security for you. She can't, if the baby's crying because it needs food, she can be like, oh my God, you know, Mr. Locario, you're so cute. And that's going to make the baby stop crying. Like, that's not going to do nothing. You see what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
It's crazy,
I mean, man, shit, even everything you're talking about, like, guys, look at celebrity examples. I don't know what the fuck is his name, Mick Jagger, something ugly-ass motherfucker, man, since he's been young.
Right.
Pulling bitches. And you can't even pull your balls up and say hi. Come on, man.
Right.
You gotta go out there, and you know what? Yeah, you will have tough times when you're not more attractive, but it's because you get into your mind and start hating on the guys that don't go through the challenges you do. Again, just, you know what? Even if you have to go through that, like work, like by shaving off time, man. But you just really gotta like get your ass knocked down, get back out there, get back out there right away.
Right, and what guys gotta understand too is that, see, they think that the guys who are, you know, like the pretty boys or whatever, they think that the pretty boys don't go through bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because,
they go through thirst traps. I have homegirls, like ugly homegirls, that would brag to me about how they got this hot guy, and I had to break it to them like those guys were thirsty.
Right,
They're
exactly.
having a bad time. Yeah, that's why they went after
exactly.
you. They didn't stay with you.
Exactly. Because you notice how sometimes you'll see a guy who's like, you know, would people would consider that guy handsome, but he's with like an average chick, and the thing is, I know that because I was that guy before. Dude, if you see me with some of the chicks that I was with, you would fucking lose your fucking mind. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, player hating.
Right, and I'm saying like the whack chicks that I was with back in the day. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Because I'm saying like you would see a guy who you would think would be getting a bad chick, but then you see him with like a regular type of goofy type of chick, and like you said, it's the thirst trap because that guy was thirsty. But why was he thirsty? He's thirsty because it's still not as easy for him to get it just because he's good looking. Because I've been in those situations where I would be like, yo, I'm trying to make shit happen, and this shit ain't working out for this reason, this shit works out for this reason, but there's this chick over here, and it's like 2 a.m. in the club or whatever, and I'm like, fuck it, let me go with this whack chick. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I want to get some pussy.
You started your way from the top and towards the bottom, and that's how you saw things end up right there.
Right. So just because somebody might look at a guy and be like, oh, he's good looking, whatever, that doesn't necessarily make it easier for him because, again, women are not just based off of the goddamn looks. This is what I be trying to tell you.
They're really not like that.
It's
guys.
crazy.
I mean, prime example, I was rolling with some of my boys, and I'm the ugly duckling of the group. But that day was my night. I pulled a girl at the line, making out with her at the line. Before we even got to the club, we were already getting it popping.
Nice, see? So I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I know it's tough to convince us sometimes, man. It really takes, a strong mind to be like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, it was what it was. Like, let's change this.
Right.
Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go out there.
Right.
Man, and let me just address this last thing. I know you're trying to go to bed. But yeah, guys, you know what? I'm 33 years old. I live in my grandma's garage.
Oh shit!
and I still bring bitches back here and fuck them.
Hey, that's how it is, man. I'm telling you.
Yesterday, one of them paid for a hotel, guys.
That's what I'm saying, man. You see, you making it happen, bro. You making it fucking happen. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, guys. All right, hey, well, again, thank you for everything, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Try to get Miles on there. Maybe they'll take your side and they'll start finally believing what you're saying.
Definitely.
But regardless, man, keep doing your work.
Definitely, man. Appreciate it. All right.
All right, thank you. You have a good one.
Peace. All right, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Yo, Locario, what's up?
What's going on? Who's this?
This is Woody from New York.
From where?
New York.
New York. Okay, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, I have a question, man. All right, like when when I'm walking and a chick is walking toward me, all right, they always act like they text them, man. Like I see them coming up like miles away, like they're just walking normally and shit like that,
right?
And as soon as they get near me, they just act like they're texting, like they put their shit out,
right?
Like looking another fucking direction. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I know I'm not an ugly guy. Like, what the hell? Like,
well, it's either it's either one of two reasons. It's either they trying to avoid you so that you don't talk to them, or they're nervous that you might talk to them. You see what I'm saying? So it's either one of those two. So they might either try to look in their phone because they want to make sure that you don't like look like they're busy, so they're not paying attention to you, so you don't say anything, or they might see you and then feel nervous around you, and then they doing that because of the nervousness. So it's not, that means that they're sort of into you, but they're too nervous to look at you. You see what I'm saying? So it's really usually one or two of those things. But either way, like I was telling the other caller earlier, he was talking sort of about this. I was like, yo, you just gotta talk anyway. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to go up and say something, say something. You understand? Because you saying something could start the actual conversation. It can start things going in a direction that you want it to go, but you never know unless you say something. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all it is.
Like another thing too, man. Like fucking, like I've been talking to like a girl, like I'm not like 5 women a day shit, not that, but like I talk to girls,
Right.
And during the we have a good first conversation. Like there's a girl I met at Starbucks, and there's like 2 girls I met as a cashier, like while I'm a cashier. And And like I have the number, you know, we talk and shit like that. But when it's date night, they flake. They always flake, man, and I'm getting tired of that shit. Like, I'm ready to shoot someone. That shit's like fucking piss me off,
dude.
Like,
don't be turning into no damn Elliot Roger on us, man. Stop playing. But so wait, you said that you be trying to set up a date and the chicks be flaking.
What do you say?
You said you try to set up a date and then you said they flake.
Yeah.
So when you set up a date, how do you do it? Like, you get a girl's number, and then what do? You call her and say, hey, what's up? When you free, let's get together this day or that day. Like, how do you do it?
Yeah. Like I'm like, what are you doing on Friday? They're like, oh, I'm not doing anything. They always thought they're not doing anything, you know. Or they're like, oh, I'm gonna do this at this time, at that time, and like, okay, let's go get some ice cream at this time. And when it's time to go, you know, I call, no one pick up. I call, they don't pick up. You know, and like 2 hours later, they're gonna call. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, or when it's Friday, when it's like the day for it to happen, they're like, oh, I can't make it today. I'm sorry, blah 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 blah. Or they just don't answer their phone.
So you said, you know, hold on, wait. So you say you hit them up, and you say, let's do something on Friday, right?
Yeah.
And then they say, yeah, let's do it on Friday. So they say they're gonna do the thing with you on Friday, right?
Yeah.
And so, are you calling them during that week, or do you wait till Friday to hit her up again?
No, I don't call them that way.
So you wait till Friday to try to say, hey, are we still on for today? Are we still gonna meet up? You do that so to confirm, right? And so when you text her or call her, she says, oh, I can't make it at that time.
Yeah. No, they just can't make it. Period. So like they didn't make a new date, nothing. They just said they can't make it. So I just charge them.
Right. Well, see that. Well, this is the thing, though, and I tell every guy this, right? So it's what you gotta understand is that that's part of the game, which is why it's always a numbers game. So how many girls has this happened with? You know, in the past, I don't know, month or some shit. Like, have you went on a date? Like, what I'm saying is, has every girl that you talk to flaked on you?
No.
Okay,
but
so
a lot of them do a lot, like crazy, like especially lately.
Okay, so you went on dates with chicks, but some of the chicks flake on you. Saying a lot of the girls are flaking on you, right?
A lot, yeah.
Right. So this is the thing. What you got to do sometimes too, right? Is because see, I don't know how many girls you're talking to, because you could say a lot of girls is flaking on you, and like 6 girls flaked on you. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not really a lot. You know what I mean? When I'm thinking a lot, I'm thinking of like 100. You feel what I'm saying? Flaking on you. You see what I mean? So like, so how many girls would you say, you know, flaked on you that you can remember of? Like, how many chicks?
Around 8.
Around 8?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nigga, I had fucking 8 girls flake on me last week, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, I'm serious. I'm not even bullshitting you. It's probably more than that. But you know why? Do you understand why I had like more than 8 chicks flake on me?
But you talk to more.
Exactly. This is what I'm trying to tell you. But also, even though I had 8 chicks flake on me, I had way more than that not flake on me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to explain to you. And this is the problem with a lot of dudes in the game. you're getting upset and frustrated about shit that's supposed to happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to happen. It's like, it's basically like, this is literally this is almost the same thing as you getting upset that it's raining outside. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to happen. So what I want you to do is I want you to accept and understand that that's supposed to happen, and not get, because even, you know, you sound like you're frustrated about it, and then that frustration, that's going to make it even harder for you. That's going to make more girls want to flake on you, because that frustration that you put out, that's going to make more girls sort of like fall back from you. So you got to take...
Just to be clear, man, when I say like that shoot someone, I was joking. I don't want the motherfuckers to think me serious.
Oh no, I know you was joking, but I'm like, gotta be sure, because you know these dudes out here, they be on that Elliot Rogers shit.
I'm about that white boy shit, man. Nah, I'm good.
But this is the thing though. This is what I'm saying. Like for example, like the thing is, when I talk to chicks, right? Yeah. Like, I talk to a shitload of girls. It's a combination of girls from, like, Tinder, Bumble, girls I meet in the street, girls I meet, like, you know, at events, whatever. So, I'm consistently making dates and plans. You feel what I'm saying? And so, I already know maybe half the girls are going to flake. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, another problem too, man, just these chicks, like when I'm walking and shit, they act like they on their phone. That just pushed me away, man. Even if I was going to say something to them, like, that just changed my whole mind, my whole vibe.
See, that's the thing. You're getting these girls who are influencing you to, like, you're being influenced to feel that way. Like, you're making yourself feel that way based off of the girl's responses to you. You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because if a girl is no matter what a girl's doing, you can't let her throw you off your game. You see what I'm saying? Because once you're off your game, then that's going to make things harder for you later on down the line. This is going to make things harder for you for the next girl. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, it's like this. Let's say earlier in the day today, let's say if I was, like, somebody said something to me or something happened where, like, you know, I was upset about something, right? And now, if I'm upset, right, and let's say I'm doing this live stream and I'm upset, I'm not going to be able to fully do this live stream to the way that it should be, where I'm able to answer questions and talk to you guys and do what I got to do, and, you know, talk to you like right now, because I'm making all this other shit throw me off. So if it throws me off, then I'm not going to be able to do what I got to do correctly. You see what I'm saying? And if I'm not able to do what I got to do correctly, then there's going to be the outcome that I want is not going to happen. So you got to practice, because this is something you got to practice, because right now, it's easier said than done, because right now you're still in the zone of, like, feeling upset or getting frustrated by it. So now that's your automatic response to it at this moment, because as soon as a girl does something or flakes or looks down on her phone or whatever, you're automatically going to start feeling upset. So now what you need to do is you need to switch your response to that. You got to practice switching your response to those things, because when I was younger, I used to get upset when chicks flaked. Now that my response is different, because I understand differently. I have knowledge now. So now when a girl flakes, I don't feel anything when a girl flakes. I don't feel anything when a girl, is rude, or if she looks down on her phone when I'm trying to look at her or walk by. Like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel nothing when that happens. You understand what I'm saying? It's like anything else. It's like something that's supposed to happen. You feel what I mean? It's just like, it's just like when you, you know, if you see the sun rise and then the sun set, you don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? Even if you was like, even if you wanted to do something in the day and you're like, damn, it's getting dark outside now, but I wanted to, like, shoot some pictures in the daytime or whatever. You're like, well, it's getting dark. It's getting, nighttime, whatever. You're not going to stomp your feet and cry and be like, oh, the sun is going down. Fuck the sun. Fuck the sun. Why is the sun fucking going? Who cares? It is what it is. It happens. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing you got to be at when you're dealing with girls. You can't care about the shit because the thing is, it's not important. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? None of that shit matters because you're still you after all that shit happens anyway. When a chick flakes on you, you're still you. You're still alive. You're still fine. You're not gonna fucking die. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna starve to death. You're not gonna. You know what I mean? Like it's okay. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta be. You have to practice being okay with it. You have to practice being okay with getting rejected. You gotta practice being okay with being flaked on. You understand what I'm saying? You have to train your mind to be okay for that. Because right now you're not okay with it.
But how do I train my mind? Like, do you have any program for that? Like,
that, I mean, I might have to do something like that too. I might have to do something with, but simply put, what you need to do is to train your mind to not be affected by that. Is that you have to actually have you have to have a purpose in your life. Like, what do you do? Like, what's your job or your hobbies or what do you like to do? But that has nothing to do with women.
I love do MMA.
Like do what?
MMA.
MMA. Okay, right. So
yeah.
if you are into MMA, you need to have a lot of things that you're doing that has to do with that, and that has to be your purpose. Certain practicing it, watching it, taking classes, whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the basis of what you do. So for example, let's say you was to you're supposed to meet a chick, and let's say she calls and says, "Oh, I can't make it. I'm sorry. Can we, this and I'm so sorry." She flakes or whatever, right? Then it's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go and study, practice some more MMA at the gym. I'm gonna watch these MMA videos I was gonna get to. I'm gonna call up my boy. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. So you already have all this shit in your life that's going on, so that when the chick flakes, it's whatever. See, women, dealing with these girls anyway is supposed to be secondary to your purpose. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So it's almost like the reason why you're getting upset is because you're making the woman the purpose. You're putting her above your purpose. You're putting her above your shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I didn't think it like that.
Right. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why you got to make sure that that you are you have those other things, because trust me, this is not the last time all these girls are gonna flake on you. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be the last time. But also you're gonna have a lot of girls who aren't gonna flake on you. But what's gonna happen is that, and this is the funny part, when you are on your purpose, that makes you more attractive to women because you're coming at them as a different guy. Right now you're dealing with girls and you're coming at them with frustration and doubt and that frustration of being flaked on, that frustration of a girl, because when you first called up, you're like, damn, these girls, they be walking past me and they don't look at me and they got their head in their phone and all this other stuff. And now the way that you're saying that, you're making that a problem. You see what I'm saying? And so when you approach a girl, you're approaching a girl as the guy who makes that a problem. Now what you're going to do is you're going to approach the girl as the guy who has shit going on, whose purpose is the MMA stuff, who has all of that he's passionate about, that he does. So now when she meets you, she's like, oh, okay, he's that's what's up. Like he's about something that's cool. Like she can feel that energy, that presence, that confidence. So now what happens is that you're still going to get flaked on, but it's going to happen less and less because you're coming at it different. You see what I'm saying? And when you do get flaked on, you're not going to make it a big deal. And by not making it a big deal, what happens is that your whole mind state changes. So when you talk to the next girl, that whole vibe and energy is going to be there, because you got to understand something. The way that you are, the way that you come at shit, it translates through all the things that you're doing. You see what I'm saying? There's a certain energy and a vibe you bring to the table every time you're interacting with a person, and that energy and vibe, it works with how you cultivate your mind state throughout everything you're doing. So if you're the type of guy who doesn't get all upset and butthurt and crying when some chick flakes on you, then a completely stranger girl, a girl that you never met, when you meet her, she's going to feel that type of energy coming from you. You see what I'm saying? Which makes you more confident. And again, this is something you have to practice. It's not going to happen overnight. So you have to, what I would say for you to do right now is, while you're talking to girls and doing whatever the hell you're trying to do, focus on the MMA stuff and any other thing that you like to do. Focus on all of that. That's priority. And then always look at the girls secondary. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost to the point where when you deal with women, it should be something where you sort of have to put something aside that you was already going to do to give them room to fit in your schedule. You understand what I'm saying? So your schedule, you like, let's say you have like 10 things to do. You're like, damn, I got to do all the shit. I'm busy with this, busy with that. So you meet a girl and you say, yo, she's bad. Let me get her number. Let's try to get a date going. So you say to her, okay, I can see you Friday at 6, right? But Friday at 6, you had like 2 other things you could have did, but you like, I'm gonna put that to the side a little. I'm gonna see her for like an hour or 2, and then I'll get back to it. Now, if she flakes on that Friday, it don't matter because you already had shit to do. You see what I'm saying? You already got mad shit to do. So if she flakes, like, okay, whatever, I'm going back to this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So when you have things to do, even if it's not you just doing the MMA stuff, it could be other things you like to do. Like you might like to go to the movies and shit. There might be a movie you didn't see in a while, you've been dying to see. You feel what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, I can't make it. All right, cool. Well, she can't make it. I'm gonna go check out that movie. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to fill your life with things that you like to do. So when you have those situations where the girls flake on you, you already got mad shit that you can fill it up with anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So okay. So don't worry about all that shit. You feel what I mean? Like,
yeah, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Definitely, man.
One more question.
Yeah,
do you have any products like on how to increase confidence and?
Oh, of course, dude. Go to MrLocario.com or click the link below. Right when you get this, well, not this. When you get this, you can either get this book or the hard copy, right? And it comes with a free audio program called the Confidence Booster. You understand what I'm saying? So you can, when you get this book, there's a free program called the Confidence Booster that comes with it. It's two free programs. One is called the Confidence Booster, and the other one is called the Conversation Booster. So it teaches you confidence and it teaches you how to increase your conversation skills. So when you get this book, you get the 2 free programs. So you can get that, and it'll boost your confidence. And also, if you're on the Bad Boy membership, I have programs on there that are specifically about confidence. You feel what I'm saying? So either one of those, you can get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right.
So you can definitely get that. But yeah, check that out, man. Check that out. All right.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you. Peace.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. But listen, I'm about to head up out of here. It's almost 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Again, remember that I'm coming out with the Mr. Locario 30-minute game sessions. And so what the game sessions are is that it's going to be one-on-one Skype or phone coaching for a half an hour. It's going to be $197. And if you want to get in early, make sure that you send me an email at mrlocario@gmail.com. That's MRLOCARIO. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting up the official page to where you can, register and make it happen. I'll be putting that up soon. But if you want to get in first, because I'm going to have to schedule people as they come, if you want to get in first, make sure you send me an email, and in the subject line just put game sessions, and then just put your name in the body of the email, and then I'll have you on the list of the people I'm going to send the link to so that you can get on it first. You understand what I'm saying? So, definitely do that. All right? But, yeah, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me this late, man. God damn it. Freaking 2:45 in the morning up here in Brooklyn, New York. But let me shout out to all the people that was in the building. Darren, I'm gonna get to the email right after this, so you know, hold tight. Philip, who we had in here? Philip, MPA, Kid Pump, Khalil, Shady Ratty, Darren Stevens, Lexus 19119, Jermaine Jones, Heathen Succeed, Gerara King, Mighty D. Who else is up in here? K Young. Shout out to you. To like the number. They got some funny ass screen names. Eat My Booty was up in here. Pause. The Great Robbie. Who else we got up in here? Female Pimp. Albert Michelson. Alfonso Valez. Thanks for calling up. Who else? Jatu Harati, I think. Mac Anthony. We had a lot of people up here. Jesus Christ. Poti Robinson. What is this? B Sinatra 145. Invisible Shaolin. God damn it. A lot of fucking people. It's too many people up here today. But listen, I want to thank you guys for rocking with me like it did. I'm looking tired as hell. I know my eyes is all red and shit. God damn. But yo, appreciate you guys. Remember to go to MrLocario.com. Get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the ebook, or the hard copy. And you also get the 2 free programs, which is the Confidence Booster and the Conversation Booster. Make sure you guys get that. Also, make sure if you want to sign up for the Mr. Locario 30-minute game sessions, you want to get in early, make sure you send me an email as soon as possible at mrlocario@gmail.com. And I'm going to have the official kickoff for the game sessions in a week and a half to 2 weeks from now. I'm going to let all you guys know when it's officially up so we can get it popping, all right? So that's it, people. I'm out of here. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.